with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chell that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Charles Benignan doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, fresh when new, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charged the award because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and tries a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Three streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tips were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jade here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Wednesday, the 6th of November 2024. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're enjoying your week so far. It is of course the day after the big election, and spoiler alert, bad orange man won. So yeah, half of America are freaking the fuck out, as well as parts of the world elsewhere, because, you know, American politics dictates a lot of worldwide politics. Personally, I just think, you know, fuck it, I mean, who cares? I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I think the world would have been fucked either way, you know. We kind of know what to expect with Trump because we had 4 years already of his batshit shenanigans, so I don't think we can get caught by surprise anymore what to expect for the next 4 years. A whole bunch of fucking bizarre ideas which won't really come to fruition, you know. And it'll just, fucking knows, but yeah. It is quite obviously, I'm massively understating the importance of all, of course, you know what I mean. Like the Supreme Court justices, for example, are probably going to be dictated now by the Republicans, you know what I mean. They'll probably get to, you know, have their people in there for the next 40 odd year if they pick the right candidates to basically sit there, you know what I mean. So that's a big thing, that kind of thing. For example, you can kind of tip the balance in your favour if you know, nominate the, you know, right people or whatever. So yeah, it's good timing in a sense for the Republicans to take charge, and they can get to have their say in what happens. But yeah, but the thing is though, when people are in power, remember, it means they're held accountable for what happens. It won't be very easy for Trump to blame other people when he has control of not only the presidency but the Senate as well, you know. So as far as I can tell, they've got control of everything essentially. So really the ball is in their court, so if things fuck up, it then must be on them. He must own it, and I don't think he's capable of owning it if things go tits up, because he's got similar manners to Phil Burnell, you know, where it's someone else's fault. It's always someone else's fucking fault, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's, who fucking knows. But whether you're fucking voting for Trump or fucking Harris, you know, regardless of it all, you know what I mean, it's a brand new fucking day, it is what it is, and we're here to enjoy some bingo shenanigans. Phil though is contemplating politics. Yeah. He made a couple of tweets here. First of all, I was saying I'm literally the only content creator that didn't do an election night special, good or bad. He actually did do an election night special. He was on Kino Casino's stream as a guest on their election special. So technically he was a part of content for election special. And then he fucking had his big massive long, this big tweet here, this ominous looking tweet. One last thing before I hit the sack. Today the world changed. As I've been saying for a while, the pendulum of culture swings back and forth, and now it swings back. How humanity reacts and deals with it will be very interesting. Perhaps the time has come for DSP politics. Or DS politics. God help us. His own fucking words. Bloody hell. Also, this is his thumbnail from a Daily Crap, which is quite a bizarre looking face. This was his literal thumbnail from the Daily Crap. So I mean, sometimes Tacos doesn't need to do a single thing for the image to be funny. You know what I'm saying? It just looks too damn funny on its own. And if you got involved saying that's the face of someone that Chris Hansen would love to speak with, yeah, have a seat, Phil. Have a fucking seat.
At this point,
so Phil is, you know, kind of pretending he was all fuck you Democrats, you know, well done Trump or whatever. So he started to call. So that's what I'm saying. he joined the Kino Casino call and he started a call saying he hates both candidates. He ended up saying fuck you Democrats in a Hail Mary attempt to fit in with the Kino Casino boys. The reality, he hated Trump's term too. Here's what he felt about Trump's presidency when it was ending in late 2020.
Seriously, and I mean this, at this point, our government has failed us so miserably this year. So miserably. They failed to have any kind of leadership whatsoever with this outbreak. And they just failed over and over to show they have no actual understanding of the American people and how we survive or live on a daily basis. And I could not give two shits if they voted in a fucking, if they voted in Aardvark as president, probably do just as effective as a job. Our government sucks.
So I think most of Phil's anger and rage was about how COVID shut down all his favourite restaurants. He was upset as all hell that all his favourite eating establishments were not available for him to go to because they were shut down due to COVID. That was his one big major gripe concern when it came to COVID. Not that everyone was dying or whatever, you know what I mean? Or, people's social life fucking got curtailed because Phil didn't know how to have a social life. He still doesn't. He spends most of his time indoors, but yeah, all his favourite eating establishments, all locked up due to COVID. That's unacceptable to Phil Burnell, and the government is to blame, and the government must take accountability for Kat not getting fed the things that she wants to be fed. That's what Phil said about Trump back in 2020. And then, yeah, as I said, Phil's contemplating fucking politics, God help us. And Taco's all made this, by the way. Taco's all made this. What I find bizarre about this image is it cropped sides, so the sides fit in the frame, but his massively dented head creeps out the frame at the top. But Darkside Phil, elected 47th US president. You can't spell president without dent, I guess. But yeah, Takazo had some fun last night with these images. One more thing, of course, WWE Champions time. Phil Burnell has spent at least $146 so far on the latest WWE Champions event. That is if he has pulled a 6-star Joe Gacy, somehow got him to 6 stars, or I assume SG means stars, and maxed him out immediately. If pulled at 6 and no upgrade, more likely $176. So TJ believes it's probably at least $176. Because he's assuming that Phil Burnell has done this as a more likely thing. You might think to yourself that's kind of quite low. There's a reason for that. Tips have been lower than usual lately for Phil Burnell. So yeah, with that in mind, please tip. There's 2 big bills coming up. I am kind of anticipating that Phil Burnell is going to say at some point today he will prefer tips over anything else because he's got a day off tomorrow. I have a feeling, I have a sneaking suspicion that Phil is going to hint to his audience that tips would be preferable because tomorrow is his day off. If that happens, we get a free space, by the way. If Phil hints about preferring tips, free space. Absolutely. And yeah, as Takozo says, he barely scraped through his precious goal yesterday. Phil was quite upset yesterday, and he was quite fortunate. A last second couple of contributions carried him over the finish line, but yeah, it was hard going for a while. One thing, so there's a compilation of Phil being all angry playing Call of Duty, but before that, James the Lesser Express Lane showed off the messages between Void and DSP. We've seen DSP's responses only so far to this, but I actually prefer, I like seeing the whole entire conversation for the full context. You get to see what triggered Phil's responses in the first place. And also Void started off by saying, I never said anything, I said a disability check, that was it. What the fuck is your problem? You have I stand with Phil stating shit about wheelchair. That's a very fair point. Void is saying, look, why can one person in the community say it, who's also a fellow fan like Void, but not him? Phil avoids this altogether. Phil does not mention the fact that one person can say it, but not him. And Phil basically fucking focuses directly on what Void says and ignores the part about, oh, someone else in the community can also say it and get away with it. So yeah, it's quite interesting that Phil would kind of, just conveniently bypass that part of the conversation just to say what he wants to fucking say. You know, and we covered Phil's responses like the other day, but I just found it fascinating seeing what triggered Phil's responses in the first place, especially the next screenshot as well, when the conversation continues. So it was like, Phil, are you kidding? So, and now do they publicly, so Phil's response, and now do they publicly tweeted saying he's talked to you and tried to turn you against me? So yeah, you don't have a lot going for you here. And Void's response was, are you kidding? You were on talking with PPP when he called all your supporters a wheelchair and made fun of Jade. You said nothing about it. Excellent point. I never talked to him. He may have come in the channel, but it's open for all to come in. You accused me of talking about you to Rend, and that was factually incorrect as well. So making a joke about it being a disability check day is much different than your friends stating your fans supporters of wheelchairs. Not to mention that I stand with Phil also was talking about wheelchairs, etc. Once again, Void is trying to get Phil to recognise and acknowledge that another contributor, another whale like him, said something about wheelchairs as well. And Phil has no problem with that whatsoever. And also, we know what Phil said about that as well again. He's basically saying that Triple P can say what he wants.
Fuck off.
When Triple P makes fun of his fans, it's because they're trying to make the Detractors seethe. You know? And it's incredible how much Phil ignored the whole point about I stand with Phil also saying these things and getting away with saying these things. Thank you very much for the way to Diablo Lord of Darkness for becoming a bingo baddie. I think that's a thing. Them becoming a member for the first time. At least it says 1 month, 1 month or whatever. Well, yeah, not for the first time, but yeah, there we go. Cheers. So I think it's a re-up in the membership, whatever, which means we're four more members or renewals of a membership from a free space. So cheers, Diablo, for that. Much appreciated. Cool stuff. But yeah, Phil, a bit back to you like this. Phil is like, I find it fascinating. And when someone points out the hypocrisy of like someone else within their own community has said the thing that he said, but they get away with it and he can't, and Void is like looking for answers. Why can this person say it but I can't? And Phil like just deflects and stays away from that point being made, like aggressively. So he's doing his absolute damnedest to avoid fucking addressing the point that he keeps coming back to. I stand with Phil, one of the fellow whales in that community, said the exact same kind of thing, and it's perfectly fine for him to say it, apparently. And so yeah, Void responded to this whole thing about, you know, Triple P, saying he specifically called out Jade, who is indeed disabled and in a wheelchair. So when Triple P does it, it's okay, but when I do it, it's not okay. He seemed to be saying it's cool for one person to make the same joke, but not another. So Phil sent this message, by the way, 3:41 AM. Like, I don't know if Void is like, you know, a couple of hours ahead of Phil, time zone wise, whatever. But Phil sent this after his, I assume it was after his night stream. And so, and Saturday was a fucking day off as well, whatever. And I just found it quite fascinating, the time gap between the messages and Phil's response to it. So, if we can scroll down here, let's scroll down. Yeah, damn it, hold on. Give me a second. So, yeah. So, as I'm saying, Void said he called it. I mean, this message enemy, can I heard it? So, Void responded quite quickly with, you know, he called it, you know, so it's fine for one person to say it, but not another. He followed up by saying, do you not see the issue here? Then saying that I was talking shit about you to Rend in my channel chat when that was not the case at all, confirmed by Rend. You never apologised for thinking I would do that. And there was radio silence from Phil. Radio silence completely from Phil for the entire day. Void responded at 8 AM his time, I believe, and he didn't get a response the entire day. And so I sent a DM again, like fucking like, you know, what, 15 hours later essentially, 16 hours later, 17 hours later, saying, are you going to reply to the above or just ignore it like the other DMs that you never replied to? But this is the best part of all. I thought this was the best fucking part of all. You wanna know why? Remember how butthurt that Phil got with Stuttering Craig for not immediately responding to his email? Can you remember how annoyed and how much of a fucking spectacle Phil made of himself, saying that Stuttering Craig did not respond to his email within a couple of hours? Like, he was waiting all night for a response from Craig, and Craig like fucking waited the following day to respond or whatever, because, you know, and Phil was furious about that. Phil was absolutely seething about Craig doing that to him. And yet here he is, actively ignoring somebody because it's a fucking day off. So like, And Phil's like, you're gonna reply, he's going to ignore it. And Phil's response, who are you? It's my day off and I don't have to respond to anything. So yeah, it's kind of, with Void, you know, calling out these kind of facts, you know, stating the facts quite clearly. He's ignoring other members saying the exact same sort of things that he was saying. One rule for some, another for different people. Doesn't matter how much fucking money you give or whatever, but it's like the hypocrisy of Phil Burnell on clear full display. I just kind of thought it was fascinating seeing the other side of the conversation. We've seen the responses also, we've seen some of the screenshots of Phil's responses, but seeing the full context of the conversation I thought was quite fascinating to me. Anyway, oh god, no. What's Phil saying? What's Phil saying in this fucking chat? Can we not, the first thing Phil said, can we not be racist? Thanks. That's a sock account, by the way. For God's sake, what's Phil saying? So Phil talked to his merch store yesterday and apparently there was a backlog, but now stuff is moving again. Oh, thank God for that. The Dents will get their fucking t-shirts again. Hallelujah. Anyway, guys, let's just enjoy Phil raging the fuck out. Playing Call of Duty. This is a compilation made by Memology 101. DSP's insane rage quit after rage quit. Lobbies in COD, Black Ops 6 after getting tortured every match. But remember, Phil's great at this game. He's always doing so well, guys.
What the f? What the f? What is this game? I'll just start another one. See, this is nonsense. I'm just gonna quit because it's garbage. You could tell the way I'm dying instantly. I had full health and then I was just instantly dead. Just gonna quit every single time I get a match that's like this. I'm just gonna quit.
So I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's stop, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
The special Election Day edition of the Level 1 podcast. People are saying there was no music. Why would there not have been music? Is it playing now? What happened? Did it not sync? Okay, hold on. Oh no, my least favorite map, Rewind. I don't like Babylon and I don't like Rewind. I hate these, man. Well, I'm gonna try.
I think we actually watched this on stream. We may have watched this actual match on stream before.
Try it. Oh, by the way, look, they put me into a skill-based matchmaking match.
Yep, let's see this one.
Which means lag like crazy.
Cry more, Phil. Cry even more. Is he not live yet properly? Not yet, okay. Phil is so weird. Sometimes Phil's like live for 10 minutes at this point in time already, sometimes he's not ready to go yet. It's bizarre.
And my bullets won't register for no good fucking reason.
Your bullets won't register. Hold on, what's the full context of that complaint? What's the full context of that copium? Your bullets won't register.
Man. Well, I'm gonna try it. Oh, by the way, look, they put me into a skill-based matchmaking match, which means lag like crazy. And my bullets won't register for no good fucking reason. I love it. Oh, I picked the wrong loadout.
You know what Langley...
Of course. I go to aim and fire, you're instantly dead because you're playing skill-based matchmaking. You'll always be instantly dead in skill-based matchmaking because the connections are bad. Oh, come on. Where the hell was he? Getting the hang of this goblin. Well, I'm already dead. Lucky spawn, probably directly fucking behind me. This map is a piece of fucking shit. Wow, that was great. Trying to play strategic, you always get killed from the side because this map is terrible. That's why I hate this map. You cannot play strategically. If you try, someone always spawns to the side or behind you and gets you.
So you only like it when people are spawning directly in front of you, so you don't have to try and fucking look left or right to check corners. It's not the game's fault. You are very limited in your ability to scan left or right in your environment, Bill.
Like, you didn't earn your kill. I just can't stand still for more than half a second on this map because of the way it is. It's a dull map. What? Why? See what I mean? One's in front of me. Let me fire on them. Oh, someone just happened to walk out behind me and murder me. What the fuck, man? This map is terrible. What the fuck? See what I mean? Comes out of a door behind me. Insta-kills me. You didn't earn it, you piece of shit. You just spawned around me. This is fucking crap.
You spawned, you died. He's still not alive. What the fuck's going on? What's he saying in chat now? What's he saying? He's talking about the elections, shockingly, or whatever. He's talking about, you know, I got told that there were tons of problems in the USA and the email box got backed up with help requests, so everything got remade from scratch, lol. Is he to know he's talking about his shop? He's talking about the shop store. Now everything's moving again, the email works again. So what? Hold on, what? The guy had told, so Bookworm's saying, the guy told me they had problems with one of the distributors in the US, so they had to reroute orders to an overloaded first one. Phil Purnell's shop store apparently had more than 5 orders, so they couldn't fucking handle the fucking demand. Is it, what are you saying? Yeah, I am a tiny drop in a huge bucket. It's not like I was getting tons of orders. Oh wow, there's a fucking hint right there. It's not, so there's a biggest of hints. Guys, the shop supporters slowed down. I thought you guys wanted merch.
It pisses me off. Sure, he was already firing on me. I couldn't even see him, but he's firing on me through an entire building. But I'm supposed to react. Why are there so many guys? It's ridiculous. So many enemies. Wow, are you fucking shitting me? No, I fired on him. I hit him in the head. How is he alive? This is why this map is complete trash. It's for fucking idiots who just run around. See? You can't even fucking get a shot on anyone. There's no
They sure shit can get shots on you though.
Skill to it at all. Wow, that's great gameplay, isn't it? Look at that. I spawned, I took one step forward, and I grabbed the ammo. I'm already dead. What a great game. They literally just run around knifing. Because they can get away with it on this map, because the map is crap.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Are you kidding me? They weren't there until they shot me, and then the dots appeared after.
Hold on a second. Hold on, I think we need to evaluate that. Also, is Phil still not live yet? I keep checking to make sure I don't fall, you know, I don't miss him, like, you know, going live and freaking pause it. But hold on, we need to evaluate this.
Crap.
Hold on.
Hostile UAV.
They weren't there until they were there. So where's it looking at? He's aiming down the sight. He's staring at the ground. You can see the guys there. You can see them right there. You can see the dot as well. The dot is there. Like, the dot appears there. And there's a dot there, and there's a dot there. And then he's getting shot up.
Are you kidding me? They weren't there until they shot me, and then the dots appeared after I was getting shot.
Established overhead.
You piece of
Oh, nice. Memology actually slowed it down for me. I didn't need to do it after all. Memology did it for me.
shit, cheating ass fucking game, man. Well, we lost thanks to the game being a piece of garbage, guys. You can't blame that on us. Like, literally.
We can blame it on you. You were basically fucking bait for the other team to fucking farm kills. You died so many goddamn times, you fucking bent over them practically.
There is nothing there. And then something hits me, and then 2 red dots appear, and then I die. Fuck you. Fuck you. Derelict. Let's see how.
Derek? Oh, sorry, derelict. I thought I said Derek. Still not live yet, okay. He is starting super late today.
What do I do here? Is it skill based? It's skill based. 28 milliseconds means skill-based matchmaking. Huh?
Kill confirmed.
Why did my teammate run into me like that, luring the grenade?
Why did you not throw the grenade back? You had the option to. You had the option to, Phil. Why did my teammate... The bad guy's there. Oh, he's gone around the corner having thrown a grenade. If only there was something on the screen to tell me there was something for me to do relating to a grenade. If only there was something that told me how to throw grenades back.
Why did my teammate run into me like that, luring the grenade?
Luring the grenade. The teammate was to blame for luring the grenade. Think about that bullshit fucking logic for a fucking second. The teammate was at fault for luring the grenade.
Fucking idiot. Jade is watching, but his comments are not being seen. I don't know what's going on with Jade.
Oh yeah, that's right. Jade was technically banned or something. Like he was like secretly banned or something, or shadow banned. And so Phil derailed the entire stream to try and fix the problem for Jade.
And his comments not showing up. He has not been moderated. He was here earlier. Jade was here for the podcast and then stopped talking in chat. So something is going on. I don't know what's happening. Who fucking cares? Who fucking
Enemy
cares?
RCXD detected.
They were all directly hit. No one killed. Yeah, no one. I'm telling you, no one is banning Jade. This happened the other day too, where he said he couldn't talk for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on with his account. That somehow he's not able to talk. So what happened? Because there was no one even moderating on YouTube side for that to happen, that he can't talk. So it sounds like a YouTube issue or something. Dude, I can't. This is such nonsense. I can't even maintain a steady aim because it's skill-based matchmaking. What the hell? He's in my line of sight. I fire. 2 bullets hit me simultaneously and murder me, even though he has a full auto weapon. How did 2 bullets hit me at the same time?
Hey, this thing. Hostile counter UAV established above. Enemy UAV inbound.
Here we go again. 4 bullets hit me at the same time. 4.
Are you sure about that, Phil? Oh, Phil's starting apparently. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, bloody hell. Let's put one pause. Make sure it's at 1080p. Make sure it's 1.5 speed. And then let's enjoy the rest of his salty compilation. Although, let's also play this at 1.5 speed. Just to get it through a bit faster.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What are you talking about? How is that possible? All those bullets hit, only 1 person died. Yeah, I don't know how to check. Because people are like, can you check to see if someone manually banned Jade? I don't know. I can't. I don't know what's going on. Don't even know how to do that. How do you manually check on YouTube? I have no fucking clue.
There is a section on your page where you can fucking check out all the people that are banned or whatever. You know? And, yes, but Phil, you'd think Phil would know that, being a professional streamer or whatever, you know what I mean? And being on YouTube for so goddamn long, but I guess it is what it is.
Well, just fuck this. Fuck this game. I'll just start another one. I'm so distracted, I can't even pay attention to what's going on. I'll split the part here and then we'll try to figure this out. Yeah, I don't know. How could he have just lost his ability to chat? It doesn't even make sense because he was here yesterday, then he couldn't talk, then he came back again on another stream and says, I couldn't talk on that other stream. I don't know what happened, but he was able to talk again. Then he was here on the podcast talking, and then now it doesn't work again. I don't even get it. Let's get some support. Let's do it. Who will unseat these people on the leaderboard? Who will get the momentum going? A member bomb or a sub bomb or a nice big juicy tip to get us to the goal and continue the momentum. The money. Show me the money. I fired 4 to 5 times, all directly into the body. None had a hit detection, and then I died instantly.
No, we need to watch that. We're watching that one again.
Show me the money.
That's some garbage right there from Phil. Oh. Phil, did Phil get any hits on him whatsoever? His first shot was what? He fired there. And also he missed. You can see the cloud of dust behind the guy. Missed. and he then hits the wall there, number 2, and then he shoots the wall again, number 3. Jesus Christ. He's so bad.
Come
You're
the
so
fuck in
bad.
and fuck the fuck off.
He is so bad. Thank you very much to Diablo for gifting a membership, and congratulations to Mercedes Lutz for receiving a membership as well. So cheers for that, Diablo. Congratulations to Mercedes Lutz. And so yeah, there we go. That's another new member to add. I need to remember to add that one later on. And yeah, that means we're free away. Either free new members or free renewals of memberships. We are free away from a free space. So cheers, Diablo, for that. Very kind of you.
I fired 4 to 5 times, all directly into the body. None had a hit detection, and then I died instantly. Again, what is going on? Why did they give me skill-based matchmaking where no one takes damage? I couldn't fire. I tried. It would not let me fire my weapon because it's skill-based matchmaking lag. This is insane. Why do I die instantly every time I take a fucking step on the map?
Because you absolutely suck.
You're able to comment on your iPad, but not the computer. What the heck could that be? That doesn't make any sense. How can you be able to comment on an iPad, but not on the desktop? What? Wow, they are fucking idiots. This might be a good weapon for Lowtown.
Team deathmatch. Destroy the enemy.
Oh shit, shit, shit. As soon as I went through the window, they got me. The second I went through the window, they got me. Oh, come on. What just happened? How did I die instantly? He was just spraying. See, this is nonsense. I'm just gonna quit because it's garbage. You could tell the way I'm dying instantly. I had full health and I was just instantly dead, and the guy just barely walked on screen. That's nonsense. That means they're completely cheating, and it's fucking the connection is so bad. You're never gonna get enough hits to register to kill them, but they're gonna insta kill you before they're even there. Forget it. Just quit the match and just go to the next one. He cheated. He's a fucking cheater. A blatant fucking cheater. 100% blatant cheating. Because I had one that was green and you couldn't see shit, but the good one is the purple one.
Eliminate all threats.
I couldn't move. I tried to run and I got stuck and couldn't move. What? I don't understand. I threw it. It blew up instantly even though no one was near it. I was still alive, but then I died anyway. And then they spawn behind us and get a cheap instant kill. Amazing gameplay, right? I still don't know how you open that door. It must be from the inside, right? Three of them all shooting at the fucking wall at once.
What?
3 shots all connected. Person doesn't go down. Then they start spraying and killing. Again, dude, I've had enough of your bullshit. This stupid piece of shit fucking game. If I shoot you 3 to 4 times before you ever hit me, you should be dead. Completely invisible. Not even visible on my fucking screen. Never.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Rendered. Just gonna quit every single fucking time I get a match that's like this. I'm just gonna quit. Why get angry when it's the game? Why get angry when it's always the fucking game? Just quit. Fuck them and their bullshit. The game doesn't mean anything. It's not worth getting angry over or wasting an entire match on. Quit out. That way it doesn't ruin your kill death ratio, and go play on a match that actually works. Because every fucking time that it works, I do well. Every single time it's not the garbage matchmaking that gives you the worst connection and your bullets register, I dominate. And every time they put me in.
That's like saying 60% of the time it works every time. That doesn't make sense, Phil. If you got to rage quit a match, it doesn't mean you're dominating every time.
To that shit, I lose because they're fucking assholes. No hits and I die instantly. Fuck you, Infinity Ward. Seriously, fuck you. You fucking suck.
Target eliminated.
I've been warned that apparently there's a very funny knife kill coming up, and it might be worth slowing down. We'll see if we can find it, and if we can, we'll slow it down and enjoy it at normal speed.
Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger, or discipline me in your wrath. Have mercy on me, Lord, for I am faint.
Sniper.
Heal me, Lord, for my bones are in agony. My soul is in deep anguish. How long, Lord? How long?
Sniper's down.
Of course, there's nothing I can do at that point. Can't move.
This shit ain't working. We lost the advantage.
Oh man, I got the kill, and then the guy's somehow behind me.
Wasn't that like the play of the game, him getting his head decapitated?
Oh man, I got the kill, and then the guy's somehow behind me.
Decapitation, as Jack Black would say.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat, who asks a simple question. What must be done to rig the bingo number to 47? I wonder why you picked that particular number. Yeah, I'll arrange your loving fucker. But yeah, but well, it's, as you see, as you guys know, when I ask for a bingo number, it's first come, first served, not sure, you know what I mean? Well, first come when I ask for it. If people try and sneak it in early, you know, I'm like, nah, I didn't ask for it yet, yeah, sneaky lamb. But yeah, look at the draw essentially, you know what I mean? If you get it first, then you get your number. But it's an interesting number though, 47. Isn't that Hitman's number, Agent 47?
And then they spawn to the side of me and get a cheap kill. See, whenever we get a straight up firefight, I always win. If it's straight up and fair, I always win. Because that's skill. The lack of skill is when they spawn behind, spawn on the side. Okay, you fire on them 17 times, they won't go down, even though you hit them every time, and then they just spray and kill you. What is going on? Where did he come from? As soon as I kill one, there's always another one behind you. It's such bad gameplay. You can't play it strategically because the way the spawns are, they're fucked up. I hit him every time. Every bullet was connecting and no one dies. Are you shitting me? Couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything. There was 2 to 3 of them and they all spawned together in that room. So there's nothing you can do to fight them. And then they spawn to the side. There's just no skill to it. It's literally no skill involved. There's never any real firefights. It's just, oh, I spawned right next to you. I spawned in front. Look, oh look, when it was head up 2v1, I win. But it has to be a real fair 2v1 fight. I'll always win.
Phil, what do you mean when it's a head up? I don't understand what you mean by when it's a head up, I'll always win.
Skill to it. It's literally no skill involved. There's never any...
Well, Phil has been in a situation before when the enemies are in front of him and they kill him when he's trying to kill them. I don't understand Phil's logic what he means when it's a head-up fight. I win.
Real firefight.
So, he is already aiming down the sights, stationary, targeting people who are running towards him, not aiming. And Phil, naturally in a situation, has the advantage, and so because he has the advantage in that situation, he comes out on top in that situation. Basically what Phil is saying is, when the odds are tweaked in his favour, for him to be standing still and aiming down the sights already, he usually comes out on top, which is the same for most fucking players in that situation. So Phil was complaining about the fact that it's not fair that other players sometimes are aiming down the sights before he's ready for them to aim down the sights and kill him.
It's just, oh, I spawned right next to you. I spawned in front. Look, oh look, when it was head up 2v1, I win. But it has to be a real fair 2v1 fight. I'll always win. Sure. What the fuck? Tell me.
Oh my god, the guy was behind him. The guy was just sitting there behind him. Hold on. Yeah, I think this must be it. The guy was just chilling behind him. Peekaboo, bitch. But hey, Phil, turn round.
Spawned to the side of... Look, he did. He
Oh, beautiful. He just like walks up to him slowly and surely.
spawned over there. All he did was walk up the stairs and got a kill from behind me.
Oh, Phil, you fucking cut off the cam. That was a cold ass kill. He could have knifed you immediately. He waited for your ass to turn around, Phil. He fucking waited for the right moment he wanted to see the fear in your eyes. He wasn't fucking just going to do it behind you without you looking. No. You had to turn around and realise you were fucked, boy. Jesus Christ, man. That was beautiful. I want to see that again.
Please win. Sure. What the fuck? Tell me. Spawned to the side of... Look, he did. He spawned over there. All he did was walk up the stairs and got a kill from behind me. Didn't aim. I just walked right up and got an easy kill because the game handed it to me. Because that's how the spawning works. Wow, what a great fucking game. Are you kidding? Neither of them died. Neither of them died. Oh my god, this game, man. Put me in the match where I still get an amazing kill-death ratio. And we still lose miserably because the fucking game is a piece of shit. Stuttering ass fucking connection sucks. Stupid ass fucking piece of shit game, man. God, it's bad. Oh, Scud. Why don't you just smoke some bud?
Shut up, bitch!
Losing A.
Of course I'm fighting two at once, right? Of course I am.
Controlling Bravo. Securing Alpha.
And then they're both to the side of me in a bunker and get a cheap kill.
We locked down A. Watch out, shooter. Lost B.
Just spawned and there's enemies all around me looking at me. Literally just spawned and enemies are looking at me from 10 different directions. Again! What do you want me to do? I just fucking spawned. There's no way for me to stop this person. They're just standing on the spawn. this. Let's start again.
I saw that coming. I saw that coming. You know, he's getting his arse kicked several times in a row, ruining his kill-death ratio. Time to run away.
Not wasting time on a garbage match where the game isn't fucking playing fair. Fuck you. Yes, you spawned me 4 times in a row with the enemy literally standing next to me. The problem is there's no real competition for this game, right? If there were, then this game would be better. When there's no legit competition for a first-person shooter, they don't have to try to improve. Like, I feel like the time to kill in this game is good. I feel like the gunplay is good. The movement is good. I like the...
What do you mean there's no competition? There's all sorts of fucking first-person shooters out there. Fucking Battlefield's still a fucking thing, which is fucking getting fluctuating player bases all the time. There's no fucking competition. There's also... Call of Duty is a well-established franchise and it's usually the most popular selling one, but still, there is definitely competition in some capacity out there.
leveling system. The matchmaking with skill-based bullshit and the lag is still atrociously bad. Still. And they haven't fixed it and they don't care because they don't have any fucking competition. Right now, if a different FPS came out that had similar mechanics but didn't have the shitty matchmaking and the problems with the online, it would beat this game and then they'd have to change for the better. But there's no competition.
You want somebody to copy the game? Isn't that, like, plagiarism? And just stealing the way the game is played? Like, what is unique about that? Phil, no, hold on. Phil Bonnet always cries all the time that this game is bad because it copies that game. And yet here he is wishing for a game to copy the exact sort of kind of formula for how a game plays. What's unique about that, Phil?
No competition, there's no innovation, there's no reason to improve. So they don't. Fucking bitch.
Jesus, what a way to fucking end it. So yeah, that was Phil's full-on bloody meltdown. Jesus Christ. Anyway, bingo. At time, bingo, and to do bingo, we need a bingo number for the bingo chat. No pressure, guys, but please pick a good, robust number for the bingo card for today's show. And the very first number in chat I saw was from MRC Midnight, who is going to grant Kel Denson's wish by choosing the number 47. Well done, Kel Denson. You got your wish thanks to MRC Midnight. Make sure you thank them. I imagine that maybe I don't know if MRC Midnight. Yeah, they did this for Kyle. For Kyle. So there we go. Dapper Dragon also had your back, saying 47. Roachbait saying we said 47. Dip said 47 as well. 47 is a very popular number. I wonder why. I wonder how that could be. But we're going to go with number 47 for today's bingo card. There we are. So this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to say variety. What I mean by that is detractor or trolls, him smacking his lips and him discussing the weather. The second row is Phil doing hand graphs, which is when he's demonstrating something either going up or down in numerical values in his hands. Him giving some regular old-fashioned leaning man. Him saying literally. Him discussing his family and him saying wow. The third row is Phil saying or doing Q&A, him saying basically, king, million, that's an interesting number, and contributions. The fourth row is Phil saying admittedly, Twitter or X, FYI, it is what it is, and goal. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying, you know what I mean, excited, him making a weird noise, him saying Casino, and finally him doing some good old-fashioned scat talk. So yeah, that's today's bingo card we have for us today. Strong looking card in my opinion, couple of interesting ones on there. But overall, I feel with some free spaces we can get in our full house today. Now of course, there's a variety of ways for us to try and get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house 25 out of 25. For example, if Phil snorts, burps or begs 10 times before he starts recording for a shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only that gives a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the balls animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. And there's on top of that as well, for every 5 new or rejoining members we get a free space too. So you guys are in full control of some ways we can get a free space, whether it's liking the stream or get members or whatever, Other than that, it's all up to Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the bitch that he is. Now, also, for every time we get a full house, every time we get a full house 25 out of 25, we add $10 to the bingo prize fund, and the bingo prize fund is also topped up by, the money I get from YouTube. So a quarter of my YouTube money goes directly to the YouTube, the bingo prize fund. So if you want to have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund at the end of the month, you've got to make sure that you've left a comment on a community post which is linked in the description of his live stream, because at the end of the month of November, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to win half of that bingo prize fund. But you've got to be in it to win it, as the old saying goes. I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send his aff into battle once more.
Fuck's sake, Jesus!
Right!
And on that note, tit time bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Something feels a little different today. I don't know. I wonder what it could possibly be. I wonder what maybe could have happened that things would seem a little different. I don't know. Nothing important, I'm sure. There's no way that something actually like monumental could have possibly happened in the last 24 hours that we would want to talk about here today. Right? Yeah, I hope that you guys are ready for a different kind of show. All right? Admittedly, today we will talk about our normal topics. In fact, I have an update on the PS5 Pro, okay? And a couple other things. But let's be very honest here. Today we have one major topic, the results of the elections last night, and most notably the US presidential election, the results of which are going to change a lot of stuff. And today, I'm going to talk about a topic that we've talked about on and off for years. I think it's finally time. Stick around, because today, the major topic of discussion right here is hashtag DS Politics. I will see you in a sec for a very interesting episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Jesus Christ. You know what the sad thing? This is literally filled at 1.5 speed and it still feels like it's too fucking slow. It still feels it's too goddamn slow. I don't understand how. Anyway, we've got one ticked off, 24 to go.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, the 6th of November, 2024. For some, today is literally the worst case scenario. Absolute, over the top, destroyed, cooked, we're all over, apocalyptic day, the worst day ever. But for others, today is a day of grand celebration. There's dancing in the streets, rejoicing, champagne bottles are being popped, people are backflipping in delight, right? It's amazing.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
Well, how people have completely polarized, particularly here in the United States, because last night, Donald Trump retook the United States presidency. This has been the most unlikely whirlwind 8 years. Like, first of all, to be honest, I never thought Donald Trump would have got elected to begin with 8 years ago. But then again, they did put him against Hillary Clinton. And I think...
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much, Ira, for the super chat who says, I can't believe this pig roach forgot my birthday. I can't believe that either. That is unforgivable. Happy birthday. I had no idea either. Spoiler alert. Like everyone wish Ira happy birthday before she fucking gets hanged. I don't want to fucking piss off Ira too much. I'm sorry, Ira.
A rock would have beaten Hillary Clinton, so, I mean, it wasn't that hard of a task. And then, 4 years ago...
What was the full context of that clip?
And I think a rock would have beaten Hillary Clinton.
Well, Phil, so Trump beat Hillary because of Hillary. So, like, if it was anyone other than Hillary, Trump would not have won. That was like the common consensus, wasn't it? 8 years ago. That Hillary lost because they were Hillary. Hashtag Benghazi and all that crap. But here's Kamala Harris, who's not Hillary, also isn't a fucking Trump. So, like, the problem doesn't seem to have been, it was just because it was Hillary. The problem is, like, it's like deeper than that. It seems. I don't know, but fuck it, yeah. But remember though, I find it deliciously hypocritical that Joe Biden was too old to be elected, and Donald Trump is going to be older than Joe Biden is if he gets fucking the full term served. It's just, I'm going to make a prediction, okay? This is a very morbid prediction, okay? I don't think Donald Trump is going to stay alive for the full term. I think old age will just get his ass, because he's already quite a fucking old guy, and he's not the healthiest motherfucker either. But I think people will believe that he was assassinated, even if it's just fucking, Father Time coming to collect his arse, or a fucking burger too many for him or something like that. You're gonna get fucking massive conspiracy fucking theories. Saying, they fucking got him, they killed him. Oh, Jesus, man, but yeah. It's just, there really should be a fucking age limit for people who should, Biden was too old anyway, that's for damn sure. Trump is as well. But, I guess it's fine. The age thing's only a factor depending on what party you are, maybe, I don't know.
Years ago. But then again, they did put him against Hillary Clinton. And I think a rock would have beaten Hillary Clinton, so, I mean, it wasn't that hard of a task. And then, 4 years ago, with what was going on with COVID at the time, and everything was in a weird place. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of a weird thing that happened, that Trump lost to Biden, but now here we are, and Trump is back. And man, the reaction is insane. And by the way, it's not only that Trump is back,
It's that the entire U.S. government just got overtaken by the Republican Party. The Senate, the House of Representatives, and the presidency, and honestly, the Supreme Court are all now going to be controlled by a majority of Republican lawmakers and politicians. And that is crazy. Last time Trump was in office, it was the opposite, where he was the president, but all the other branches were kind of against him. So it was very hard to make stuff work. So holy crap, right? Holy crap. It's just nuts. And we're going to talk about this today a bit, but notably, rather than talk about the political aspect of it and giving you my opinions on it, instead I'm going to approach this from a different angle, all right? Because as you know, I'm not a political content creator yet. And this is something that we have discussed for many, many years, that the possibility, when I'm tongue-tied, the possibility that as I get older, these are going to be topics that people are going to want to hear me discuss, because it's not just about fun and games anymore. It's about life. It's about politics and family, all kinds of stuff going on. It's very different than it used to be, right? So, especially now, in the last few months, how dramatically my life has changed. If you guys really don't understand, I went from being the absolute whipping boy of the internet. Every word out of my mouth was ignored or treated like a joke. I was derided. I was slandered. I was defamed. I was treated like human dirt. And it was like that for the greater part of 10 years. But things have changed. Things have flipped in the last 3 months, August, September, and October. There's people who actually care, people who listen, people who previously would have just stood there and said, ha, who cares? And now they're like, wait, what if he'll say? Oh, interesting.
Thank you very much, Warren, for popping their 11-month Bingo Barry membership message by basically highlighting the fact that that America would rather have a convicted felon for a president than go the route of having a woman. Americans don't want to be told what to fucking do by women, clearly. But there we go. Jesus, yes. There's all sorts of fucking jokes there to be made, like, this kind of thing. Yes, Jesus, man, I don't know. It's just, it's one of those things where there is a huge amount of pressure on Trump to try and fucking deliver on the things he's kind of promised people. There is no real obstacles in his way. Because also, as Bill alluded to, the Republicans are quite have a lot of control on this situation.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Brian for popping their 13-month Bingo Barry membership message and saying, basically, meet the new boss, same as the old boss, regardless of who's in charge. A tale as old as time and almost as old as LT. Yeah. Oh, meet the old.
Boss.
Same as the old.
Boss.
Yeah. But yeah, it won't affect most people for the most part, I think. And not dramatically anyway, I feel like. Jesus Christ, Apple Dragon. Trump has been accused of a great many things, but one thing is true. Trump does beat women. Yeah, he's beaten two of them now, very publicly, Jesus. They thought they were going to win, and Trump's like, nah, not in my watch. Jesus, man. Oh, Christ. But yeah, I'm saying, I think, though, there's no real obstacles in Trump's way to kind of back up the things he's saying. And if he can't deliver, I just don't think the American public will just buy the excuses coming out of his mouth, because you can't blame the Senate if you control the Senate. You can't blame the House if you control the House. You're in the fucking most powerful seat in the fucking world, essentially. And you have support of your party behind you across the fucking entire spectrum. So if you are unable to deliver for the people in that regard, will the public buy into your rhetoric of you attempting to blame someone else, as Trump is likely to do? Because that's his usual go-to. It's someone else's fucking fault. Kind of like what Labour done, when Labour took over the UK from the Conservatives after so many years of the Conservatives in charge. Labour's fucking first go-to, message was, we inherited a horrible fucking mess. The last political party made a huge fucking mess on our way in. We've got to try and clean this shit up. That might be Trump's fucking method when he fucking takes charge. Trump might try and fucking use that for a while, saying, oh, when I took over from Biden and the Democrats, it was an absolute fucking state. The country was, so he might fucking use that fucking playbook for a while. I don't know.
People who previously would have just stood there and said, ha, who cares? And now they're like, wait, what if he'll say? Oh, interesting. So with that being said, and of course also with me now streaming on Kick, because right now I have a co-audience. We got people watching me on YouTube right now, but we also have an audience on Kick, and the audiences are a little different. On Kick, a lot more people are tuned in for things like politics, while on YouTube, you gotta kind of be a little careful about what you say. You can't go too crazy. So, man, what a world! Who would have predicted? This is just insane. We gotta really put this into perspective right now. Are you ready for this?
Is he gonna fucking talk about Trump or himself here?
Everyone, who would have predicted that in the second half of 2024, I would essentially contact people who had been making fun of me,
It's himself.
make an appearance on their show, win them over, end up becoming more of a, how can I say, like people are saying it's a redemption arc, but I really feel it's more like the wool that's been pulled over everyone's eyes for the last 5 to 10 years has been removed, and now that people are giving me a chance, they're realizing, holy crap, Phil's not the worst person on the planet. In fact, he's kind of entertaining.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Sometimes he has interesting takes. We want to hear him. We want to see his content. We're interested. We're engaged. He's not really the joke that everyone made him out to be. This is a good thing that now we're giving him a chance, right? And then on top of that, right? Then doing crossover events, doing collabs, both, gameplay and talk show style appearances and things like that. Me branching out, making different styles of content, improving my setup with, holy crap, how many years does my setup look like dog shit? But now I'm actually putting good effort into it and getting stuff back for it, all right? It's not just, oh, Phil's trying. It's Phil's trying, but the audience is absolutely reciprocating, right? You guys have absolutely rewarded me.
Translation. You wait to forget. He needed 20,000 extra fucking dollars more than usual to buy a couple of gadgets for the background.
With engagement and attention and support, and I really appreciate that. So if ever you would have, wow, this would happen. And now an election happens where everything has completely changed and flipped. And I've been saying this for years. In life, in humanity and culture, there is a pendulum. And that pendulum swings back and forth to the two different extremes, just like this. And for a while, we were all the way over here, and then we were kind
Is this hand graphs? This feels very close to hand graphs.
of in the middle, and then it came all the way back. And last night, that pendulum firmly, strongly, 100% swung back and hit hard. And now that that pendulum is swung, I feel like maybe it's time to continue with the changes, the improvements, with me branching out and doing different stuff. I think it may actually be time for us to take a look at hashtag DS Politics.
Who fucking
And the
cares?
truth is, I don't know if there could have been a better time, because not only do we have this big election that just happened, and there's going to be endless amounts of topics to talk about, but in addition to that, Jasper Kitty. Just kidding, but I wanted to give him some attention because he's crawling all over me. But in addition to that, if you're not aware, I'm retiring my 2-year running Clips React show. I feel like the show has run its course, and all that time and effort that I put into doing that show was kind of wasted at this point.
Is he going to rebrand DSP Reacts into DSP Politics?
When I'm barely getting anyone on the streams and we have like only 20 people submitting clips, it's time to move on. Well, guess what? Seems like there's something interesting to refocus my efforts into. Well then, right? I mean, very interesting. So anyway, guys, today we are going to talk about this as a topic, but it's not the only topic we're talking about. I have a couple other topics I'd like to discuss. I have an update on my merchandise shop, which I'm going to talk about today. This darksidefil.shop, okay? I've got an update on the PS5 Pro.
Give me your money.
I've got an
Give me
update
your money.
on, well, I have one clip that I want to watch eventually here. Someone sent me this clip, and I watched it, and I was like, this is a hilarious clip. It really is, and I really want to take a look at it with you guys together today. I think it would be a hilarious watch. So anyway, yeah, so we'll do a few things today. It's not just going to be about politics.
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for a super chat, who has reminded us all, you guys also forgot as well, that the Supreme Court leans more conservative, so unlike Obama, Trump literally has no one to blame if he fails. It's a good point. It's a very fucking good point. Like, the odds are stacked. Donald Trump could not have asked for a better outcome here. Like, everything is stacked in his favour. In terms of, like, the power at his disposal, essentially. But it's like one of those things, like, what will he do with that responsibility? You know what I mean? He needs to fucking deliver for the people. And it's like, keep in mind as well, it's not just about it's not just about delivering for the people who wanted him to win. It's also about fucking proving to the naysayers that fucking didn't want him to win. It's about, can he make those people eat their words when everyone, for the people saying, oh, it's gonna be a fucking disaster because he's gonna do this and that, and it'll all go to shit. He needs to prove them wrong as well. You know what I mean? And say, look, you guys were fucking wrong. This is what I did. Look how well I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because also, it's I know. And to be honest, I'm saying, like, you fucking Elon Musk is gonna be in charge. Like, Elon Musk is gonna hold some sort of fucking position of authority over government fucking resource. Well, I don't even know what the fuck's gonna go happen. I don't know. It's just the guy in charge of fucking Twitter is gonna have some sort of fucking official capacity role in assisting Donald Trump. Meanwhile, got the MP for fucking Clacton in the United Kingdom, fucking parading around stage with Donald Trump. What the fuck?
So anyway, yeah, so we'll do a few things today. It's not just going to be about politics. You don't have to worry about that. It's not going to be a one-trick pony kind of show, I promise you. All right? Cool. All right, so anyway, guess what? Let's start at the beginning. Folks, 53 straight streams,
Give me your money.
hitting the
Give me your
goals,
money.
crushing the trolls. You have no clue the meltdown my trolls are in right now.
Seriously, Phil, are you still fucking pulling this fucking shtick here? What sort of meltdown are we having because you're getting money?
You have no fucking concept. They have lost their minds.
Okay, where's the evidence of this?
Right? They are so starving for content because I'm not giving them any. They actually went into the Washington State voter database to see if I'm a registered voter in the state of Washington.
Oh my. Phil, that's like fucking 2 seconds. Yeah, and I was like barely any fucking effort. Basically what we found out is that Phil did not vote. He cares so much about politics, guys. Yeah, he doesn't want to vote though.
Now what they don't know is that I actually live in the state of Idaho, and I've been lying to all of you for a decade and fooled them. I'm just kidding. That's not true. Okay, the funny part about this is, who cares where I'm registered, if I vote, if I don't vote? That's my choice. It's totally up to me. As an American citizen, I have the right to determine what I do.
Phil, I think it's a very fair counterpoint to say that if you're going to fucking be so passionate about politics and demand certain things and changes politically, then if you don't choose to vote, do you really have a right to fucking complain about the way the country's run if you never try to implement change yourself about it? And they're trying to fucking use an excuse, oh, my state always votes one particular way, so why bother voting? That is not the fucking point. Look, change has to fucking happen eventually. You know what I mean? Some fucking places, some different countries, doesn't matter where it's in America, it could be in the fucking UK, sometimes there's a fucking places that are fucking, they vote the same way for fucking decades. But eventually, changes can happen. And they have to fucking start somewhere, Phil. You know? But you fucking just give up immediately and automatically because, oh, well, there's too many voting their way, why bother? If you don't fucking vote, basically you're going to complain about the politics of where you live, despite choosing to literally not try and fucking change it yourself by voting. I just think it's hypocritical, Phil, for you to complain about this sort of thing. You know, you're crying about the fucking politics of where you are, but you're not going to try and change it, and it's like you're still going to complain anyway.
No one has the right to dictate to me that I vote, that I don't vote, that I do this, that I do that. That's the beauty of being an American citizen, is that it's called independence. But detractors don't know that. They actually think that because, you know, I might say something political or talk about politics, that I need to be a registered voter and be voting in every single election on every single topic, and it's absolutely positively required of me. They are insane. All right. Now, I actually talked about this last night in my appearance on Kino Casino very briefly, but in a nutshell, I live in Washington State. In Washington State, okay? This state is very, very, almost 100% Democratic or blue-leaning, meaning it always leans to the left on political topics. So what that means is whenever there's an election, whenever there's a topic, the voting always goes that way. In fact, I think that for the presidential election, I think it's like 58% or 60% went for Kamala here.
That's not even a huge amount. It's like, that is... Holy... He's acting like it's a fucking 100% landslide. That wouldn't take a huge amount of effort, potentially, to tip the scales back in the favour of the Republicans.
And like 30-something% went for Trump. So that gives you a perspective. So if I'm going to vote, all right, I'm going to vote on a topic or a situation where I feel like it's important. Like, wow, my vote matters, my vote counts, it could actually have an impact.
Jesus. So Phil, this is what I'm saying. Everyone thinks that way, though. Let's put it this way, Phil. Can you imagine? So, have you ever thought to yourself, Phil, why the Republicans don't do better in that particular state you're in? What if every single Republican in the state of Washington has the same mindset as you, and they choose not to vote because they all believe, well, it won't make a difference? Well, what if you all fucking voted? It may have fucking made a difference, but what if there's too many fucking people like Phil Burnell on this fucking planet who thinks their fucking vote won't make a fucking difference? I kid you not, guys. In the UK anyway, there have been some fucking political, like, you know, races for, you know, for certain seats to become a member of Parliament in the United Kingdom. There have been some races that have gone down to the fucking wire, and it was literally between like a small handful of votes. Like literally, you know, like 5 or 6 fucking votes in between this person winning and that person winning, becoming a fucking member of Parliament in some different constituencies throughout the UK. Sometimes the races are fucking ridiculously close. And it does come down to the fucking wire, and it fucking literally comes down to a matter of a couple of votes going this way or that way. But Phil's fucking gonna fucking lose a mindset, essentially, of, well, why should I vote? It won't make a difference. And so every single fucking Republican I imagine in Washington may have the same sort of mentality. Which is why I don't see fucking change, because they don't fucking change and vote for change. They just sit in their fucking arse thinking it'll never happen. I just think it's absolutely hypocritical for Phil Burnell to fucking pretend to care about fucking politics, and yet he is not wanting to fucking try and have his say politically.
Sadly, my vote doesn't really have an impact. Even if I were voting left or right, this state always votes blue. So for me to vote is like, you know, I might as well be peeing into the wind. You know.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh my dog! What's up?
First of all, thank you very much to Ira for the super chat. Hi, after Ira for saying federal voting relies heavily on the swing states, but he could still vote for his local county officials. Exactly, it's not just about fucking determining the president. It's also for voting for other things as well. He can still vote for his local county officials who have far more influence than the president of the United States. Exactly. Exactly. Phil doesn't even bother his arse because like, why bother? It's going to be blue anyway, why bother? Thank you as well to Cal Denson for a super chat, who says, I voted Trump in California, what a surprise, but I still voted for money bonds to improve school infrastructure and homelessness because I was complaining about it. Exactly. Just because, obviously, I mean, like, spoiler alert, Cal Denson's name was like, you know, Trump McDonald for a while. Yeah, I mean, there's no real surprise that Kyle was Kyle hoping for a number 47 for a bingo card. I wonder why. What a surprise. You know, California, notoriously a very heavy Democrat state. You know, it's been blue for so many years, hasn't it? California. It's been for a long fucking time. It's been a blue state. You know, but still, there's Cal Denson still. He voted Trump in California. You might think, well, what's the point? But he still votes because he needs. What's I'm saying though? He voted for money bonds to improve school infrastructure and homelessness. These are issues. There's still issues that are worth fucking voting about and voting for. And Phil's like, nah, I don't want to fucking do it. There's no point. It's just, I don't know. It's just Phil's attitude to politics. He doesn't care, clearly, about it. He cares about the potential money he could make. That's really the prime motivator here. The potential money that could be in it for him. But in terms of it actually caring about the way not only the country's run, but his own state is run, he's choosing not to try and have a say in it, to make a change, make a difference. Jesus Christ, man, he's got no right to complain. He's got no right to fucking bitch and whine and moan if he's not going to bother his arse to try and fucking make his vote count when it's election time.
This state always votes blue. So for me to vote is like, I might as well be peeing into the wind. But that's the thing, like, it doesn't really matter. If I lived in a swing state, holy crap would I vote. No lie, I mean, then I feel like my vote has some kind of power. And then I'd actually have some kind of say in things that are important. But sadly, the way that the United States government works is not set up that way. It's just not. So if I'm not in a swing state where you don't know who they're going to vote for the president or whatever, why would I vote, right? Ineffective. And it sucks. I mean, maybe that's a problem with the voting system that needs to be reformed. That there should be overall popular vote rather than going by this, electoral college. I'm sure this will be one of 7,000 things that I will investigate and talk about if I do politics, right?
Who fucking cares?
Anyway, so yeah, that's what they've been talking about. I'm not even kidding you. Like, they are so upset with the fact that I am at 53 straight streams hitting my goal. They are so upset.
Thank you very much, Dimmick, for popping their 13-month bingo Barry membership message and saying at least he picked a side for once, I guess. Well, technically, no. Technically, he's not really picked a side. He's not officially said, I would rather have had this person win than that person win. He's not officially declared it yet. Although, to be honest, at this point in time, as kind of obvious, he would rather have Trump or, win than anything else. But, yeah, so guys, that is actually a free space. Would you believe it? That's a free space. Because of Diablo re-upping their membership message and then get their membership, and 3 more people re-upping Warren, Brian, and also Dimmick there. Those 5 means we get a free space of bingo card already. So thank you very much for that. Very kind of you guys indeed to not only also gift memberships whatever, but also re-up your memberships as well. Very much appreciated. Bjorn says he did say he was pro-Trump on Kino, but he said it so low it was barely audible. Plus he said it because he was probably trying to read the room. He was in a very pro-Trump chat at the time. And Phil was not really pro-Trump because Phil was very pissed off that the bad orange man closed all the restaurants when he was in charge during the COVID stuff.
I'm not even kidding you. Like, they are so upset with the fact that I am at 53 straight streams hitting my goals. They are so upset with the fact that no one hates me besides them. There's no more a consensus on the internet that DSP is a laughingstock, a joke, an embarrassment. It's either ignore him because he's not that important, which, you know what? I'm of that opinion. If you don't think that anything that I have to say has any merit, then just don't check me out. Leave me alone. What's wrong with that? I agree with that. You don't purposefully stalk and harass and try to ruin the life of someone who you're not interested in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Or people are starting to actually like my input on these kind of things. I mean, just look in the past few weeks, some of the things I've talked about. I talked about the Twitch CEO and how he is one of the worst leaders in tech right now. He's a guy who thinks he's in his 20s, but he's fucking in his like 50s or 60s. He's an old man. He's done nothing for Twitch whatsoever. He's putting out public posts that are outright lying about Twitch's enforcement.
So the guy that plays video games all day, every single fucking day while begging for pocket money from his fucking dents is saying that someone else is pretending they're in their youth.
Policy for, protecting people from hate speech and stuff like that. It's absolutely ludicrous. I tore my new asshole. And people are talking about it. It's not just, oh, Phil just said that. No, people are actually watching the clip and talking about it on their shows and stuff, which is pretty crazy.
Phil, who's talking about it on their shows? Don't mention Kino Casino. They're fucking like their account. They had to get a half day just to fucking appease you. Who are talking about... I want you to fucking cite a source of a content creator out there who took your clip and they're talking about what you said and analysing the things you said. Because I know of nobody. I'm genuinely curious. I'm not trying to fucking call a Phil. I would like to know what content creators out there are taking Phil's content and clips or whatever and picking them apart and digesting them. Because according to what Phil Burnell's saying, there are other people out there doing exactly that. I'm very curious to see who.
I'm now, addressing things like Dragon Age Veilguard and how incredibly poorly it has addressed the topic of wokeness and inclusivity and things like that. And people like that take, right? So now I'm able to talk about these topics, right? And I'm very happy that you guys are along for this cool ride and the flip has happened. I mean, just like the flip of the pendulum swinging back and forth, right? The pendulum swings. The pendulum has swung. And now, for the first time in a decade, people care about Darkside Phil again in a positive way.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Fucking sweet. Hell yeah, I'm here for it. I'm not just some schlub who's gonna sit back and be like, fuck it, I don't care. No, I do care. I want to be here for you guys and hang out with you and have fun streams and have discussion about various topics. And it's not just gaming, but other things too. I'm down for that. I've been ready for that, but the internet wasn't. Well, now the internet is, okay? So thank you so much for that. And let's laugh together at how hilarious my detractors are completely breaking down and freaking out. Right now, there's morons saying, oh, you see, but 4 years ago, Phil said this about Trump, and Phil said this about this, and let's see him flip-flop and change his opinions. What the fuck?
But Phil, that's true though. I mean, that has actually happened, and it's evidence of it happening. Like, you said you want to pretend you're all pro-Trump, but fucking a few years ago you were fucking very angry toward him for this, and you blamed him for this. You were very just critical of his presidency. And that is archived within your own content. So really, you're upset at past Phil making current Phil look like a jackass. Why is it our fault that your words you said a few years ago are coming back to hurt you? It's not our fault you said that.
Phil said this about Trump, and Phil said this about this, and let's see him flip-flop and change his opinions. What the fuck? You are nuts. No, really, you're obsessed, you're nuts, you're fucked in the head, you're a bunch of fucking no-life losers, limp dick bitches. You're trying to stalk down words that I said and you're gonna take anything out of context or anything to try to get a gotcha moment.
What's the context, Phil? What's the fucking context of you fucking saying that Trump's presidency was fucking terrible and abysmal and a fucking catastrophe? How was that taken out of context, Phil? What was the context you were going for then, when you were describing Trump's presidency years ago?
Fuck off. Because now, things are different. Now, you are irrelevant.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Get it? Bitch.
We are so fucking irrelevant that Phil has to address every single fucking detractor talking point of his own within his own fucking podcast to try and shut it down. We are so irrelevant that we're basically fucking providing the content for this shitty fucking podcast right now. Because we fucking mention things like, here's a clip from fucking 2020 of Phil Burnell describing Trump's presidency and being very unhappy about it. And now Phil's fucking melting down over it. Profit takes 2 fucking seconds to fucking Google his fucking voting registry or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is publicly available information on the fucking internet. And Phil had to fucking meltdown on stream about it. It's like, Phil, you're so easily fucking baited into this shit. Like, no one's forcing you to address this. These little talking points or whatever take a few fucking seconds to fucking bring up and cover, and then people fucking move on. But you, it burrows away in that bizarre oddly shaped head of yours, and it eats away at you because you know that you have no real fucking clap back to us. Oh, I'm gonna make fun of those guys for making those points that make me look ridiculous and hypocritical. Yeah, Phil, congratulations. You really fucking debunked our claims, didn't you? A good one. Keep calling us no life fucking losers. We fucking sit there having to fucking beg every day, can barely afford to fucking take a day off. Can't, if I get sick, I'm fucked, boo, fucking who? Most people, if they get fucking sick, they don't have to fucking worry about things because you're okay. Because your full-time employment may have healthcare and all that shit. I mean, we're okay. We don't have to fucking worry about fucking not, I can, it's just, I don't know, like the coping that's going on here. Who is he fucking pretending he fucking is here? Who is he trying to fucking convince here? Who is he really trying to fucking convince here about his fucking shitey fucking life being a whole lot better than before? Still no honeymoon for Cat, That ain't fucking happening anytime soon. She doesn't even fucking want to be a part of his fucking goddamn content. Everyone fucking loves his content again. Where's all the special guests? Where's this fucking for people wanting to fucking be a part of DSP Gaming's content and get talked to Phil by interviews? They all fucking said fuck off, Phil. So it's like, are you really sure you're winning here just because the Kino guys still sometimes give you some attention and drag you on their fucking show just to fucking have a little fucking pet lolcow to laugh at?
Because now things are different. Now you are irrelevant. Get it? Bitches? Times have changed. This year has been an insane year of change, and the changes are going to keep coming, and everything's coming up DSP, whether you like it or fucking not. Eat it, choke on it, deal with it, or you can cry. All those fucking awesome clips they did when Trump won last time. Well, guess what? It's happening again. All over again. Only this time, I'm here for it. All right. So before we start, I need to do some shout outs because a bunch of contributions have come in.
I think I'm going to click scat talk for the eat it thing, because Phil, when Phil says eat it, you know what he means. You know exactly what Phil means when he says eat it.
Burger. I seem younger? Someone in chat says DSP seems younger somehow. It's not that I'm younger. It's that I'm invigorated. I'm rejuvenated. I have energy. I have spunk because I care. Because now people...
So basically, Phil is feeling a whole lot more youthful because the person he wanted to win presidency became president, I guess. I mean, that's a big change in the last couple of days, right?
I'm invigorated. I'm rejuvenated. I have energy. I have spunk because I care. Because now people care about me, so I care back. Do you get it? For a decade when people hated me, it's kind of hard for me to care. But now that people actually want to hear my opinions and like what I'm doing, why wouldn't... Of course I care. Of course I'm in a good mood. Of course I'm happy that every day we can come back and do fun shit together, right? Now, just to be very, very clear, because I'm going to do shout-outs, this is not going to be the end-all be-all of my content. I'm very interested in perhaps starting up new content, but it's not going to permeate all my content. It's not going to be something that's going to ruin my other content. There's going to be separation. There's going to be... I'm going to explain it all. We're going to talk about it on the show.
What the fuck's that super chat? $40,000, can we hit it? Is somebody gifted Phil Brown like a massive tip or something? What the hell's all about? What the hell's that about?
Today is our first discussion about possibly political content. Let's do it, right?
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Burger. Let's do shout outs to start. So we start off today with a $15 tip from someone who says it's tax-free, bish. So I don't know who this is, but thank you for the anonymous $15 tip to get things started today. Let's get some nice animations rolling on the stream. Very good. Get that momentum pumping. Remember, all we need today is this stream right now, my late stream tonight, and then my first stream on Friday. It's another week down, and we do this very special celebratory DSP tries of me trying authentic style Japanese food on Friday. I'm very excited for this. I never had this kind. Okay, so $15 anonymous tip to start things off. Thank you so much. Okay. I received a $1.15 tip from a troll, so I'm just going to ignore this moron. I received a $2.25 tip from Mr. Puffy Nipples. I can't believe you think Trump being in office is a good thing. Trump's a moron. Now Trump will be getting rid of women's rights. Wow, tariffs are not going to work. Today, I am literally not actually discussing politics. Today, I'm discussing the discussion of politics. Do you get it? We are going to talk about if it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Because it's not...
Fuck you and your concerns politically. It's all about me. Why would I care about you and your concerns about the fucking politics side of things? I only care about me and my success and my channel. Jesus Christ, Phil. Why show empathy to somebody who fucking wanted to talk to you about politics because you fucking brought up politics? Because you can't fucking... President Trump got elected president. So naturally DSP still has to make it about himself in some capacity. How can Phil make bank off this? We're not here to talk about Trump, we're here to talk about me. But the topic of discussion was Trump winning presidency, so it's a very big talking point. I was like, nah, we're talking about me.
Not gonna happen here, get it? Like, this is not DS Politics on DSP Gaming. This is DSP Gaming. We could still do a podcast here, we could still do gameplay, but the politics stuff is not gonna be here. I've already told you guys this. This is not where it's gonna be, so today is not, hey, let's talk politics. That's...
Oh my dog, what's up?
Oh, thank you very much. Take Alda Hinson for the super chat, who says it's not tax free, it's not a tip. I mean, I think it, well, the $15 was a tip, I believe. Yeah, well, it's not, but if it's through PayPal though, won't they still tax it? I don't know. It's not really tax free, is it? And PokePal saying, if you wish not to fight back, I understand, but I'm going to destroy this planet no matter what. I mean, good luck. Hey, people have been doing that for a long fucking time, you know? It's like, you're kind of fucking late to the party of trying to destroy the fucking planet, you know? But by all means, you know, have a go. Join in the fucking fun, you know? Jesus, man. Oh, bloody hell. Yes. You're not the first person to kind of thought that. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
The politics stuff is not going to be here. I've already told you guys this. This is not where it's going to be. So today is not, hey, let's talk politics. That's not the point of today. Everyone else will be doing that, but not me. Today.
Then, but why did you address? Well, Phil can talk about politics naturally, but no one else is allowed to talk about politics. Does that make sense, guys?
Is the day where we're going to discuss how it's going to go down. I want to break it down for you guys, the ideas that I have, see what you think. I think that these ideas will actually work, but obviously I'm curious on your input as well. We'll have to see. Let's see here. I received a $1 tip. Let's see.
I was going to be like, all these idiots are trying to talk about politics. Guys, this is a gaming channel. I don't want to talk about politics. Wow. Oh God, Meth Bear.
Meth Bear tipped £3. Women's rights. More like women's wrongs. Am I right, fellas?
But I'd like to remind everyone that Meth Bear does not speak for the bingo community and whatsoever. As their views are entirely their own. But yeah, I hear you, Meth Bear. Here's Bud, I'll drink. I'm kidding on. Here's Bud, I'll drink to that. But yeah, equal rights. Jesus Christ. Meth Bear, thank you very much. What a tip. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Let's see here. I received a $1 tip. Let's see. Listen to this. I don't even know if I want to believe this one. Someone tipped a buck and said, "Are you aware that your detractor Debo said that you look good for your age, and all the other detractors hated on him, and so he quit the detractor community?" I don't.
Who the fuck? I generally don't know anything about this whatsoever. Who the fuck's Debo?
Don't care. Do you understand that sounds like a bunch of children, right? That sounds like a bunch of children in a schoolyard. That's the mentality of the fucking people who don't like me. You get it? Like they're brainless twits. So why do I care what they're saying and doing to each other? You know, it's neither here nor there. I don't care. I really don't. I don't want to know about this nonsense. Unless it affects me, but that doesn't sound like it affects me in any way. It just sounds like a bunch of morons. All right. Dick Jones gifted 5 memberships to the YouTube community this morning. Thank you so much, Dick. I appreciate that. That's going to get us up to, because the count, each membership is about $3 on YouTube, roughly. It's actually a little less. It's like $2.60 or something like that, but I count it as $3. So
you take off the fee that YouTube fucking takes for memberships. Why don't you take off the fee that YouTube takes for the super chats? Your fucking ass backwards way of trying to calculate the fucking numbers is so bizarre. I don't understand it.
That's going to get us to $33 in contributions this morning so far. Thank you. Now, our first super chat of the day was from Alien Boy 13, who did a $2 super chat on YouTube and said, "Phil, today I'm inspired to spend positivity to all." You're inspired to spend positivity to all?
Give me your money.
I think he meant to say spread. I think it was a mistype or a autocorrect. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that today's a positive day and you want to spread that to others. That's a very good thing. The Red King has done a $5 super chat. So first of all, that's the biggest super chat of the day. Let's get them on the leaderboard and then we'll read what they have to say because they do have a comment here that I think I'll probably respond to.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Okay. So the Red King says the following. The majority know that you're not the worst person on the planet, including your detractors. Your lack of filtered speech makes you an easy target sometimes. Well, here's the thing. I've never been a pussy. Right? I never pussyfoot around topics.
Phil, are you sure about that? I've never been a pussy. Some encounter in a car park back in your Street Fighter days would fucking say otherwise. Please don't hit me, I'm an alcoholic.
I never censor myself, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Here's something I haven't talked about yet. So
remember though, when Phil says, "I'm going to be honest with you guys," it does not mean he's actually fucking going to tell you guys the truth. Phil has stated quite clearly back in the fucking past that he uses that phrase as a fucking turn of phrase. He is not going to actually be honest here. Do not expect any truth coming from Phil's mouth because he uses it as a fucking just a phrase. It's like kind of saying, "You know what I mean," when he says, "Can I be honest with you guys?" It's that kind of same thing. It's just a fucking phrase. It means nothing to him.
Earlier this year, as you guys know, I was in talks with a guy named Mike Clone to do a documentary about me. Now, this was before my resurgence, before the last few amazing, crazy months of all public opinion flipping. It was different, okay? Now, when I was talking with Mike Clone, I'm talking to him and I'm like, Mike, I want your honest take on this, your honest opinion. Why do you think so many people have this fascination with me? Why do you think that people still talk about DSP? I don't get it. Like, I think I'm just some rinky-dink nobody who just wants to play games or whatever. And he said to me, it's that unfiltered style that you have. Like, it's hard to explain. But hear me go on like a big rant or to really get into a topic and to get animated about it and to hear emotion come out, he basically said it's like enthralling, like it hooks you and you're like, talking about said topic or whatever. And yeah, basically that's it. Like, now the thing is,
why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Sadly, so many people on the internet know me as a joke that it's fascinating to see me actually talk seriously or get excited about a topic, but then everyone just kind of blows it off and makes it into a joke. But now it's a little different. Like I said, like, people actually are listening to my opinions and caring about them. And that's a good thing, right? It's not, oh, Phil's just a piece of shit anymore. So thank you for that.
Who fucking cares?
But I have never been someone to censor myself. I've never been someone to filter myself. Why do you think, as I've told you guys, I've never played the game. I never took on a major sponsorship, a partnership. I never got...
Not for lack of trying. You tried your fucking arse off to get fucking sponsored and fucking be a goddamn shill. But all the fucking opportunities wouldn't come your fucking way because of your fucking toxic fucking nature. It was not for lack of trying, Phil. You're just too goddamn fucking toxified to fucking be associated with any fucking actual fucking, other entity. Any brand tied in with DSP immediately fucking turns to mud.
Got games early by kissing ass or sucking balls or whatever you want to say, stroking, fluffing, which is what a lot of content creators do. They're literal career fluffers. I've never done that. In fact, I call people out for doing it because I think it's disgraceful that they would literally put out fake paid for content in order to receive their paychecks instead of earning their fucking paychecks, right? So that's what I mean. Like, I've talked about this for over 10 years. That's why I never had protection from anyone. I never had a big collab. I never had a team up.
Phil, you were protected on Twitch for so many years despite breaking the terms of service on Twitch multiple fucking times. You were protected from Shinema for so many fucking years as they fucking took down and struck down other fucking channels. And Phil, you cannot fucking pretend. You can't rewrite history to pretend you're some sort of fucking one-man show who had nobody fucking looking out for him ever in the history of fucking doing content. You forget the simple fact that people have been fucking watching you for so fucking long now. They fucking know what happened to you. You can try and pretend to your newer audience, oh, I've never had anyone looking out for me. But that is not true, and you know it.
I never had, he's part of a super group, even when I was with Machinima. They didn't care about me because they knew that I was Mr. Outspoken. I didn't play the game. Why do you think?
Yeah. They didn't care about me. That's why they sent me to E3 and paid for me to go. They didn't care about me. That's why I got a very special views-based contract. They didn't care about me. That's why I was one of the fucking last people to fucking stay with them on a fucking legacy sort of content, contract. They didn't care about me. That's why I stayed with them for so long, because they paid me the most money. Phil, who you fucking kidding on?
Yeah, guys like the Rad Brad, who fucking blew up on YouTube and got every opportunity and I got none because I didn't play the game. Guys like him, they fucking did every possible thing and I didn't. I refused. But because I stayed true to who I was, yeah, I basically became fake.
So hold on. Are you trying to imply that Rad Brad never stayed true to who they were? That's a bit of a fucking slanderous accusation to fucking throw out there. Because Rad Brad wanted to enjoy being a content creator and embrace being a fucking YouTuber. And thought, yes, this is an exciting opportunity for me. This opportunity for me to do something is an exciting thing to potentially grow my channel and do it. Fuck off, Phil.
Phased out and became kind of an internet nobody and the whipping boy of the internet, while guys like him got pushed and promoted and fucking, everything. So, yeah, I mean, I'm very different. I'm cut from a different cloth, that's for fucking sure. And man, have I paid for it in my life many different times. Things that have happened. I've told you about things that haven't.
No, it's not you that's fucking paid for it though, Phil. It's your audience that has to fucking pay for it. Because you never did the things that proper content creators should have fucking done. You never fucking tried to seek out a fucking sponsorship or whatever to fucking make up for the lack of ad revenue or whatever. Nah, the burden of you trying to fucking make a living doing YouTube content creation was fucking put onto your audience. First when you're fucking streaming on Twitch and now on YouTube and Kick. Because you couldn't fucking provide for yourself. The whole burden of it got placed immediately on your fucking audience to fucking pay your bills and pay your fucking taxes and save the goddamn house.
Having at various jobs and stuff that I had, and that's just me, that's just my attitude, that's just who I am, my personality, and I think that's gonna come through if I do political content, you know what I'm saying? So but anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm happy to hear that people now care about what I have to say, despite the fact that it's unfiltered and not PG or PC or what the butt kissers, the ball suckers, and the fluffers would do. Okay. Alien Boy did confirm through a $2 super chat. They said, It was spread. I meant to say spread positivity. I'm sorry. No problem. There. I think we figured it out, alien boy.
Isn't it a shame that a person to give more money to correct a typo? Fucking cuck.
Mr. Lawlinator did a $5 super chat and says, are you actually interested in politics in your free time? Don't address trolls. They're almost all mentally handicapped. RTU has a...
Hey, hold on. Why is it okay for you to laugh about other people being mentally handicapped, but you fucking throw an absolute bitch fit rage when your own community talk about how fucking mentally handicapped your fans are? Because when Phil fucking criticised the Detractors for fucking calling his audiences dense, wheelchairs, he tries to take some sort of moral high ground about it, I wouldn't call anyone that. And here he is glorifying and celebrating the fact that, oh, my haters are all mentally handicapped. That's funny to Phil. Look at him laughing about the idea of all Detractors and critics being mentally handicapped.
In politics in your free time, don't address trolls. They're almost all mentally handicapped. RTU has a diabetes arc incoming. I don't care. I don't care about any of that. Do you understand that, like, the people who, for the most part, the people who have been the worst to me are now having it all come back on them? I don't know if it's karma. I don't know if it's they call the chickens are coming home to roost, whatever you want to say. But these people who have been the absolute worst to me, finally all this shit is flipping on its head. And they are getting destroyed left, right, up, down, in every fucking direction. And the best part about it is I don't even have to lift a finger. Right? But the other thing is, I don't need to beat the dead horse. I just don't. Like, why do I need to sit here and talk about these loons all day? I don't. So, every once in a while it's funny. Oh, let's check in on this fucking clown, right? And then we'll open it up and we'll take a look and we'll say, ha 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 ha, point and laugh at the clown. And say, all right, the clown show's old. Get them back into their tiny car, deflate their fucking animal balloons, and get them out of here. Maybe next month we'll check them out again, right? We don't have to do this shit every day. It's a waste of time. All right, let's continue. I received...
It's funny, I can't mind who said it at the start of the stream. They had a bad feeling that Phil was going to be super unbearable, far more than you. I think it might have been Dimmick, actually. I think it's Dimmick said it. They feared, I think, that Phil Burnell was going to be so much more unbearable than usual today. At first I thought to myself, that's just normal. That's just par for the course, that's to be expected from Phil. But yeah, he actually is a lot more abrasively annoying than usual. This is the impact of Donald Trump winning the presidency, I guess. Oh gee, I feel like we need some autos just to detoxify from Phil for a second. Like I'm going to just leave it on autos for a second. We'll get the auto swim back and forth. I've got some alcohol here as well. Let me just get a little fucking swig of my fucking alcohol. Don't mind me. Look at that cute ass auto fucking swimming a bit. Oh, it's so delightful. Let me fucking mute the mic so you guys will just fucking hear me swigging the fucking alcohol from the bottle.
I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. My life has been tough.
Sweet liquor eases the pain.
And when I read a message,
there we go.
I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like
That auto is so goddamn cute though, isn't it? Let's just hold on. It's just Phil has just been super toxic today. So much of his own arse and believing all his fucking lies. Oh, bloody hell. Right, let's get... Oh, it's something lagging. There we go. Let's get back to the bingo, shall we? How far are we behind live DSP? We're behind by 35 minutes. I feel like speeding this up to 1.75. Let's go 1.75 and let's really fucking go into it.
A $2 tip. The voting system should change. As I vote independent, usually they never win. Wonderful. It will ever happen. Thoughts. So, I mean, that is a very interesting topic, and it's one of the things we can discuss if I do politics, is the American voting system. I say American, I should say United States, because American, insinuates more than just, the United States, but...
So you're happy to talk about this particular topic on your gaming channel, which is not politics, but you won't address the issues about the person that just got elected, because it's a gaming channel. You can't just cherry pick what fucking political topics to fucking talk about, Phil. It's either all allowed on gaming, or not allowed on gaming.
It is kind of a broken system. If you don't want to vote for a Democrat or a Republican, like for example, right now, this voting system that we had for this presidential election of Trump versus Harris, if you don't think either candidate is good, literally you have no voice in this country. You either vote for one or the other, or you're just ignored. It was funny.
But you can vote independent. There's usually a third party as well, who get like a small percentage of the points. The last election wasn't it the highest ever percentage they got or something? I can't mind, but I think it was like the highest ever return they ever had. Compared, obviously, it's always going to be between the Democrats and Republicans, but I think the third party, or was it the one before that? I feel like there's a recent one within the last, it was either the last election or one before that, where the third party actually got a decent amount of support compared to usual. Nowhere near, obviously, if I can talk to Democrats and Republicans, but yeah, still. At least, I mean, I think I remember that.
Because I was on the show, the Kino Casino show last night, and they were clicking around various states to see what the results, and I clicked on one, and it said Jill Stein was in the running for president. And I looked and I said, wait, what? Jill Stein of the Green Party is still running for president? She's been running for president for like a decade or longer, like 3 or 4 election cycles. And I'm looking, I'm like, it's like 0.005% voted for Jill Stein. And I'm like, wow. But that's what I mean. Like, what if you don't like Trump or Harris? What do? I guess you fuck off. Because that's how our system's set up. Like, you have no chance to be heard unless you're voting for one of the 2 major parties. And it's sad, I think, because we should have a system where someone who is not Democrat or Republican should actually have a chance. And they don't. That's how our system's set up. But that's a topic for, again, we're not talking detailed politics today. It's something that we can definitely tackle in the future, okay? We're definitely not going to do it on this channel. Like I said, this will be something for a political discussion elsewhere, which we're going to talk about in a moment, okay? I received a $1 tip, and it's a troll, so I'm just going to ignore it. There you go. Let's ignore it. Cool. I ignore all troll tips. So, where to begin? Before we get to the politics discussion, because I know that's what everyone's interested in this morning. I hear you. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. I have absolutely no idea how many people I have watching right now. Seems like a decent crowd. I don't really look unless there's a reason to these days.
He has 323 people watching right now on YouTube. So, not a huge uptick in viewership.
The co-streaming and everything, it's not really that big of a deal to me. But I hope that many of you are here for good reason. And thank you for your early support. We're about a third into our support goal for the stream.
Give me your money.
It sure would be great if we could
Give me
get that support goal as soon as possible. So that way, once I start playing Life is Strange, we can just focus on the game and not have to worry about, oh, we need support to hit the goal and stuff like that. So please consider it. Right now, we got some super chats, we got some tips, we even got some members. The
Give me your money.
Have
Give me your money.
is any subs. So maybe some subs over on Kick could be warranted. Or I'll be honest, since I started co-streaming, definitely the thing that has been lacking a little bit has been tips.
I told you. I called it. I told you he'd fucking have a preference for tips. I said to you guys, look at the fucking title of this fucking thing up here. I told you guys to fucking emphasize tips and say to guys, if you're going to do anything, guys, tips we prefer. The Kick money has run out. The Kick money has run dry. The YouTube money has run dry. Phil's next payday is not until the fucking 21st or 22nd or whatever of this month. He needs tips to fucking keep him going until then. The money well's all dried up because he's fucking spent his fucking Kick money already, and he's spent his fucking YouTube money already as well. So lo and behold, Phil Burnell is emphasising and prioritising tips and massively hinting towards his audience. Guys, please tip more because the tips have all dried up. I just love that Phil Burnell is so super happy about the massive amount of support he's getting elsewhere from things like Kick subs and YouTube super chats and But yeah, what did Phil expect to fucking happen when his fucking support gets incredibly fucking diluted as is? Yeah, when you fucking dilute your fucking support across multiple fucking different avenues, then yes, the tips will fucking get lower because you're asking for fucking money for a variety of different fucking ways. Why did Phil expect his tips to fucking stay consistent when he's asking to fucking get memberships and super chats and Kick subs and all that? What a fucking buffoon. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, we get a free space because he's emphasising tips being preferred. That's 2 free spaces so far. One for the memberships we got today, and one for him being a begging little bitch demanding tips.
I'm not saying that your support isn't great. It is, but definitely there's been a sharp decline in the amount of tips that I've been receiving. If you were thinking of contributing today, maybe a tip would be a good way to do that.
Give me your
money.
money.
You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you how to contribute because I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Give
You
me
guys
your
support
money.
me so
Give me
much.
your money.
I don't have to worry about, oh no, I don't have money to pay stuff this week. That's not the case. I'm good. So thank you for that. Okay.
If you don't have to worry about it, then why are you emphasising tips, which is immediate financial support? If it's not a big fucking deal, then just fucking support wherever. I mean, why is it irrelevant? Why is it a factor, Phil?
I have to burp. Excuse me. Okay, so let's talk about a couple other topics first before we get to the politics thing. So first off, okay, I received a word from the viewer who has donated to me the PS4 Pro. Okay, so they gave me tracking info.
The PS4 Pro? The PS4 Pro. A bit retro.
And I click on it, and sadly, it hasn't shipped yet, meaning the PS4 Pro, I said PS4 Pro, I meant to say PS5 Pro, my bad. It's a PS5 Pro, obviously. So I'm getting a PS5 Pro, it's being donated by a viewer. Otherwise, I would not have bought it. Being clear here, I would not have bought a PS5 Pro, being that I have a gaming PC, but a fan said, listen, I really want you to have it because I want you to do an unboxing, I want you to test games on it to see how they run compared to base PS4, and also they're interested in having me do some playthroughs on it. And I said, yeah, all right, if you donate it, absolutely, we'll do all that. We'll do a live unboxing, we'll set it up, we'll download some games digitally, we'll test both PS4 and PS5 games on it, and we'll see how they run and go from there. Maybe I'll even create a playthrough or two in the near future, right? So, I said all that, and they said, all right, so they pre-ordered it. So they sent me the tracking info this morning, but it hasn't shipped. So the truth is, folks, if it didn't ship today, I'm not getting it tomorrow. Like, there's no way it's going to arrive on release day if they didn't ship it the day before. So the truth is, I don't know when I'm getting it. I won't know until the tracking info becomes, like, valid to track, and then it should have an estimate of arrival. I'm guessing the earliest I'm going to get it is Friday. Now, when on Friday? No idea. Could be any time during the day. So what I'd like to do is lay out a day of content for Friday that is not PS5 Pro centric. All right. And hopefully it does show up on Friday. And if it does, then when it does, hey, we stop what I'm doing and we do the unboxing and we mess with the PS5 Pro for the rest of the day. But if it doesn't show up on Friday, that way we're not stuck there with nothing to do and big giant swollen blue balls because I didn't set anything up and we're just standing around like idiots. Okay. So what I would say is we got to figure out what I'm doing Friday. All right. And we need to talk about this today. And my idea, okay, would be, I guess, number one, we could play Slitterhead. It comes out on Friday. I'm okay with buying it, even if it ends up not being as good as I hope because the reviews are not so hot on it. I feel like it could be an interesting, unique game to play. I think a lot of people are going to want an honest opinion on it since reviewers seem to be all over the place on it. So we can do Slitterhead on Friday. That's number one. Number two, if you guys want, yeah, I could play Dragon Age Veilguard. We could do our very first stream of Veilguard. I'll have to get that EA Plus subscription service thing and do it through there on PC, and we could do a stream of that. So I'm basically, you know, I'm one of the two. I don't know what you guys would like. I think we should gauge that today. Would you rather have Slitterhead, or would you rather have me do a first stream of Veilguard and go from there, right? Now, Stealthy Kubo says, I feel like Slitterhead will get boring quick like Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, here's the thing. Here's the difference. With Ghostwire Tokyo, correct? I bought the game. I played it. It was good for a stream or two. It got boring, but I finished it, and the streams dried up by the end, and everyone was upset with the game and said it sucked. I don't have to keep playing games anymore. Get it? Like, I'm making enough money now. I don't have to keep playing games no one likes anymore. I can buy Slitterhead, play it for a stream or two, and if after 2 streams we're like, wow, this game sucks, I don't have to play it ever again. Just like we did with Star Wars Outlaws. Just like we did halfway through Black Myth Wukong. We don't have to waste my time anymore, because I'm not beholden and committed to playing games because I'm not broke. Get it? Things have definitely changed.
I'm not broke. Hold on. Mr. Super Successful Content Creator has been super successful for 15 years doing this. Is saying he was broke most of the fucking time doing it. The guy made 6 figures a year, every year, for over a decade. Doing this fucking shtick. And he's now saying most of the time he's fucking broke. Which is why he was forced to play the games, all these crappy games that he bought. He was forced to play in its entirety, not because he liked the game, but because he had no choice, because he was a broke ass bitch. Super successful, Phil. Yeah, your success is overflowing, Phil. Yeah, keep talking to us about how much of a broke little bitch you were.
Have to waste my time anymore because I'm not beholden and committed to playing games because I'm not broke. Get it? Things have definitely changed for the better. So we can actually test out a game and be like, oh, is it good? Is it not? Well, fuck that piece of shit. Let's do something else. I have that flexibility now. So yeah, it's up to you guys, right? Like, what would you like to do? And I want your feedback today because I need feedback all day long to determine what we're doing on Friday. So here's what we're going to do. On Friday, the first stream will either be Slitterhead or the premiere of Dragon Age Veilguard, one or the other. But we have to determine what it's going to be, okay? So then, Friday night, we're going to tentatively set it.
Hang on. I wasn't planning on hunting thumbnails. You know, Phil's off tomorrow, so why the fuck should I worry? But...
okay. So.
The face he just pulled here.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, thank you very much to Diablo. Hold on a second. So, Diablo Order of Darkness renewed their Bingo Barry membership message earlier on for 1 month. But now they've popped their 8-month Bingo Barry membership message. I'm so confused. Well, thank you, Diablo, for popping your 8-month Bingo Barry membership message and saying I heard something driving by, it was so slow. And I know it was a wheelchair with Jade on it, but I was stopped by cops. Oh, it was stopped by cops, he got arrested. Jade tried to fucking get away with it.
FBI, open up!
Jade got caught by the Leaning Band police on Phil's chat. But yeah, Phil's dumbass face just made a strange little, you know, stroke mouth thing, like. So hold on, we can get a better frame. What's he doing? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me get a screenshot of this. Let me do what I gotta do. I was not planning on thumbnail hunting today, I really wasn't, because Phil's off tomorrow. Why would I have to worry about thumbnails when Phil's not even gonna be here tomorrow? But lo and behold, he makes a face like this. Goodness me. And that's a bit confused about the whole Jade thing. Phil, so Jade couldn't talk in Phil's stream yesterday. And Phil has no idea why. Jade might be shadow banned by YouTube or something, who knows? But all we know is that he couldn't talk properly in Phil's stream yesterday and Phil freaked out. I was like, I don't know what's wrong, but yeah. Did he restore anything here? No, that's actually how his hand looked. Alright, so that actually worked perfectly fine as intended. Cool. So, let me throw this image in the member Discord. And Jesus Christ, hold on a second. Meth Bear has...
Enough about women's rights! It's time to talk about women's wrongs!
Dimmock in the member Discord found a video which starts off with that. They were inspired by Meth Bear. There's more. It's a 50-second video. I'm just gonna listen to the audio.
Confess your sins and receive the Emperor's judgment!
I think nerdlings are kind of cute.
Heresy! I sentence you to death!
I have 6 toes on my left foot.
Mutation! I sentence you to death!
I troll newsphere discussions about female space marines with intentionally poor arguments, thus enraging both sides.
That's not a sin, sister!
Wait, it's not?
No, but it is extremely weird and probably not a very good use of your time. I sentence you to touch grass!
You know, this is quite refreshing.
Alright, okay. So yeah, Dimmock inspired by Meth Bear with that one, that fucking audio. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus. But yeah, so this picture, this dumbass picture here with Phil's strange little mouth going all weird, yeah, that's in the member Discord, and yeah, I kind of look forward to seeing what people do with this particular face.
Then, Friday night, we're going to tentatively set it as Friday Night Fights, meaning the return of fighting games. Now, should it be Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or should it be Street Fighter 6? Again, that's up to you guys, alright? So let's talk about that. We need to figure out what we're doing Friday. You might say, well, why Friday? Because tomorrow I'm off. Tomorrow's my day off. Remember I told you? I have a rare day off that's kind of in the middle of the week because my wife and I have a bunch of appointments that we need to do tomorrow, and we couldn't make them work for the weekend, so that's what we have to do that way, okay? So, let's see what you guys want. So Friday is either going to be Slitterhead or Dragon Age Veilguard, and it's either going to be MVC 2 or Street Fighter 6, unless the PS5 Pro arrives, and then it's going to be about the PS5 Pro. Okay? So there you go. That's Friday. Now Saturday I'm off. You might say, wait, what? So you're off on Thursday, then you're back Friday, then you're off on Saturday. Yes. Sorry that my weeks are not consistent right now. I told you in November I'd be doing things differently and taking extra time off. I can also tell you that next week, even though I will be here for like a 6-day streaming week, one stream I'm not going to be here because I got some personal stuff going on. So there's going to be one missing stream next week. Not a day missing, but a stream missing. Okay? So this is going to continue, and this is good for me and my family because we need this time. We need this time to do stuff. We need this time to be able to handle personal stuff behind the scenes, and having the one day off a week has not been enough. Now, because of the level of support you guys are giving me, I can do this, and I so much appreciate it. Trust me, guys. It really means a lot to me, okay? So, thank you so much. Now, I'm off on Saturday. When I come back on Sunday, it's gameplay again. Okay, now what will it be? Well, do we need to finish Life is Strange, or am I going to finish it today? Probably I'm going to need another stream to finish it, right? More Call of Duty, for sure. I'm dying to play Call of Duty. I'm craving it right now. Like, Call of Duty multiplayer is more addictive than it's been in years, and I'm loving playing it and unlocking and getting the scopes and doing all the shit. I'm really having a good time. I can't wait to play more.
You were fucking desperate for some other fucking creator to make the game identical to it for the gameplay, but make the connections better. You rage quit multiple fucking sessions and lobbies yesterday because you were getting your arse kicked. For someone who claims to enjoy a fucking game, you seem to rage quit plenty of games.
So I hope that you will join me, you know, at my continued journey to play Call of Duty. So good stuff. And yeah, so that's coming. And then next week, all right, there's really no big releases at all right now. Just so you guys know, taking a look at my game release schedule. Hold on, I clicked the wrong thing. Nope, here it is. Here's where I have my schedule. Yeah, after Slitterhead on Friday, the next big game would be considered Dragon Quest III Remake on the 14th, but I don't think you guys are in the mood for a lengthy RPG, or if you are, you want me to play one of the ones that are modern, right? The next really big game is Microsoft Flight Sim on the 19th, so we have some flexibility to focus in on the games that you guys want, whether it's Slitterhead, whether it's Veilguard, whether it's more Call of Duty, whether it's I do stuff on PS5 Pro, because there's been discussion, serious discussion, about perhaps me doing a run in a game that's going to run better. For example, Bloodborne has a resolution upscale mode that apparently people are saying makes the game look a lot better on PS5 Pro. Now, it's not frame rate, but it's resolution. The game will look a lot sharper and actually have more detail. It's a possibility. All right, so let's see what happens in the next week with all of these games and go from there. All right, I'm kind of leaving it big open to see what you guys want because there really is nothing going on until late November, so we have this big flexibility to do what we want in my content, okay? Keep in mind, we finished Retro React Silent Hill 1. Currently, people are voting on a poll for what they want for the next game for Retro React on DSP Throwback, but we're giving it a break, and that's not going to come back till December. In addition, this Monday is my final ever episode of DSP versus the Internet, the weekly Clips React show. Once that's done, that show is retired, all right? And then we get to go on and do some fun stuff there. So it's going to be more time in my schedule, right? Which is excellent. I want more time to not have a whole day broken up for the reacting instead to have days again. We can bring back fighting games regularly. We can bring back chill games like Stardew Valley, right? Or we could start new content like DS Politics, all right? So I think you see where I'm getting at here, all right? Okay, so now that's been discussed. I received a $2 tip. Someone says, I saw you put up a poll for Stellar Blade. Is that a serious option? Well, as I said, maybe what we could do, all right? If people really want it, then they got to put their money where their mouth is. So how about this?
Give me your money. Give me your money.
That I had of the best streak many years ago.
Oh my god, there's no way. He is not actually about to fucking demand a 277 streak. There's no way. he is going to demand $150 per stream for the next, what, 200 streams, 200 plus streams, and he might do Stellar Blade. Like, hold on, no way.
Was 276 streams. So how about this? If we hit 276 streams where my goals are hit straight, without interruption, the streak continues to 276,
Give me your money.
I will do a playthrough of Stellar Blade.
So, well, let's, well, I was going to say let's do the fucking math, but I'm too fucking lazy to do 150 times. Like, so he wants 276 streams, right? So he is currently 23 streams away from 76. So, jeez, hold on. Get my calculator out. Give me a second. 150 multiplied by 223. Phil is only asking for an extra $33,450. That's all he's asking for. He needs an additional $33,450 every single. So remember, he needs to. He has to make sure it needs to be fucking split up evenly. Jesus, man. Oh my god. So he's asking and demanding for 33.5 grand to play Stellar Blade. Yeah, he's not greedy whatsoever, is he?
How about that? That's the reaction I expected. People are freaking out. Get me there. You want me to play this game that I don't care about?
Give me your money.
276.
Give me your money.
Let's tie the best streak. And if we tie the best streak, I will play Stellar Blade. Now, Double M says that is completely unrealistic. Just say you're never playing it. If we hit 276, I'm playing it.
Give me your money.
I said
Give me your
if
money.
we hit 276, I'm playing Stellar Blade. It's happening. Okay?
Give me your
Olivia
money.
says, sweep
Give
the
me your
pot, make it
money.
if we hit 400, you'll go back and play Code Vein. You guys are gonna make me play every game I never wanted to play. But do you see the difference here? I want you to understand something. When I am doing well, okay, and I'm getting good support, and I'm making money, and I'm in a situation where everything is calm and good, and I don't have to worry about shit, I can do whatever I want with my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's awesome. Is this not a better feeling to say, wow, Phil can actually just play a game, and if it's not good, we don't have to sit here and suffer through weeks of how bad it is? Wait, he's gonna do a silly challenge where maybe in a few months he's actually playing Stellar Blade? Yeah, I can do that now. And it's you guys who made it possible. I want you to understand that. But this is the point I was making for years, is that when people just shit on me constantly and don't take me seriously, and because of that now I'm struggling and I can't pay my bills and my life is falling apart, then I can't have fun. Get it? But now I can have fun. That's the difference here. Life is getting better and becoming way more fun because the shit is ending. Because these fucking loser stalkers have failed and no one cares about them anymore. They're irrelevant losers. So thank you for allowing that to happen, because it really is you, in conjunction with me never giving up. It's you guys supporting me the way you have, okay? So there you go. If we hit 276 straight streams,
Give me your money.
hitting the
Give me
goals,
your money.
crushing the trolls, I'm playing Stellar Blade. We've done it. Lock it in. Lock it in. Darth Fig says, when are you going to go back to Sea of Stars? You're already more than halfway through it. I've told you I want to play it again, and I think I will eventually. All right? I think I will. We've got to find a time to get it to fit into the schedule. Right now, I'll be honest, I am craving fighting games again. I want to get them back into the schedule, at least semi-regularly. And I do want to get like a chill stream back into the schedule, because we haven't had one now. And I feel like getting either Stardew or something similar. Like, for example, Microsoft Flight Simulator's coming out soon. I think that would be like perfect, right? That would be a perfect deal. You know, but we'll see. But I definitely want to bring back Sea of Stars. I like the game a lot. I really did. I really enjoyed it. So it should be fun. And again, that could be a chill stream too, right? I like it's hilarious. I love people who say things like, oh, so it's $40,000 to play Stellar Blade. Yes, you're right. I require exactly $40,000 payment to play Stellar Blade. In fact, how about this? If someone just sends me $40,000 right now, I'll just play Stellar Blade today. So someone drop the $40K right now,
Give me
and
your
I'll just
money.
clear my
Give me your
schedule,
money.
and we can play Stellar Blade
Give me
today.
your money.
In fact, the
Give me
PS5
your
Pro is
money.
coming. Did you know Stellar
Give me your
Blade is
money. Give me
upgraded to
your
run well
money.
on a PS5 Pro? So there you go.
Give me your money.
All you gotta
Give
do
me
is send me 40K. All right, let's get it going. Who's gonna do it?
That explains the super chat earlier on. That explains the $40,000 kind of super chat message earlier on. Jesus Christ, man. Oh yeah, and like this is like emotion. Is it emotional? Is this what you call emotional blackmail? When you're telling your audience that for you to be happy, you need to fucking make sure you're regularly well supported by them. So if they don't regularly fucking support you financially, you're not happy anymore. It feels like emotional blackmail. I don't think it's quite extortion, Roachbait. It's not quite extortion, but it does feel quite abusive to be telling your audience that the way to fucking make sure you're happy is for them to fucking be out of pocket massively for you to fucking be rolling in dough. Like, I don't know. It's like, yeah. Oh my god. The secret to happiness for Phil Bonnell is money. Yeah. Chris Dank says it's manipulation on all levels. Yeah, it's disgusting behaviour. You're looking at your audience and you're treating them like, oh, the secret to my happiness is you guys giving me money. It's not you guys turning up and talking to me. It's not you guys fucking being all helpful in the community. And it's like, no, the secret to Phil Burnell's happiness is those people in his chat giving him all their money. That's the fucking key to unlocking his happiness. It doesn't mean the numbers don't fucking matter in terms of like the viewers or whatever, how many there are, as long as they're fucking willing to give him massive amounts of fucking money every single fucking day. Phil Burnell's life apparently requires $300 a day to keep it going and keep him happy. And if he doesn't get that, then he won't be happy. That's a lot of fucking money to demand from your audience to make sure you're happy. You can't fucking put a price on happiness, Phil.
That's all it would take. A small contribution.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
All right. Anyway, I don't think I have any eccentric millionaires who watch me who are gonna drop 40K for Stellar Blade. Okay. Anyway.
You had 1 Minute Man give you fucking 20. Oh, how much money did 1 Minute Man give you? He gave you over 30 grand. I'm pretty sure. I think 1 Minute Man was like over 30 grand. Hold on, give me a second here. Top. Wait, tips. There you go. Tips analysis. So maybe I over exaggerated it. I think 1 Minute Man was actually closer to like 15 grand. When did 1 Minute Man rage quit the community? Keep in mind this wasn't also up to date. This stopped getting updated and he was still doing it, But yeah, 1 Minute Man gave an astronomical amount of fucking money to you, Phil. So it was December, it was like roughly December. Was it December 2023? Yeah. So also this stopped being updated in like May 2023. And 1 Minute Man fucked off in about December. So that's probably, yeah, that's definitely probably come to about another fucking, 15 grand. Sounds about right. Roughly. A Phil Burnell. From one person. But it's not enough though.
No, enough with this wheeling and dealing. I'm the one who wheels and deals. We got Selby Kupo trying to wheel and deal. He goes, oh, but your streak used to be $100 for the vest, so now we should scale it properly. No. I control this deal, not you. The deal is 276, hitting this goal, and then I play Stellar Blade. That's the deal. No, you don't get to change the...
I feel like I just need to spam this button until I fucking win bingo. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane.
Deal. Alright? Oh my goodness. That's right. You want the game, you play the game with the king.
Wait, Phil said millionaire.
That's all it would take. A small contribution. All right. Anyway.
Wait for it.
I don't think I have any eccentric millionaires who watch me who are gonna drop.
Interesting number. Hold on. Million.
Burger.
Millionaire is good enough for million. You know what I mean? It matches the criteria. We get to take off the word the box million. And yeah, it's an interesting fucking number, isn't it?
Jesus. All right, so ladies and gentlemen. 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's always going to be fucking funny. It'll never not be fucking funny. Oh, goodness me. There we go. But Phil said million, so there we go.
40K for Stellar Blade. Okay, anyway. No, enough with this wheeling and dealing. I'm the one who wheels and deals. We got Selby Kupo trying to wheel and deal. He goes, oh, but your streak used to be $100 for the vest, so now we should scale it properly. No. I control this deal, not you. The deal is 276, hitting this goal, and then I play Stellar Blade. That's the deal. No, you don't get to change the deal. All right? Oh, my goodness. That's right. You want the game, you play the game with the king. You play by the king's rules, you fill the king's taxes, and then, then we'll get the game. Yeah? That's how it works. All right? Cool. All right. Now, I think we can now seriously talk about the whole political thing. Would you like to? Let's do a little thing here. We're around 49 minutes in. So we're going to start talking about this. And here, I have some ideas, all right, about how I can start covering political content for you guys, all right? Shall we? Okay. So, everyone, yeah, The last few years, there's been demand for me to branch out and do different kinds of content. And I've tried some. I've tried reacting content, correct? Now I'm trying collabs and interviews and the like. I'm trying various different styles of content. I feel like some of it has worked to some extent, some of it is not, okay? Some of it I'm trying to redo or re-explore because it worked for a couple of years and now it's not anymore, right? But in regards to politics, this has always been something that I've stayed out of. As you know, I'm not a politically outspoken guy in my content. I don't bring it up in my gameplay or my streams. Every once in a while, there'll be a topic that I feel like I have to bring up or talk about, and it's fine, but for the most part, I leave it out. Why? Because I've told you guys, I feel like my content is kind of escapist content. If you're coming to my channel to enjoy a game, you don't want to be lambasted and attacked with real life stuff that's going on outside of my streams of the game, right? You didn't come to DSP Gaming to hear about some local government issue that's happening out here and hear me bitch about it like a whiner, right? You don't want to hear about me complaining about who just got elected president or whatever, right? You're here to enjoy the game. I get it. Me too. Like, that's been the enjoyable part of my content for all of these years. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time that I've been doing this kind of content. But I understand that if I am going to continue to be relevant on the internet and I'm going to continue to have an audience that likes me and will support, I have to evolve, okay? And you guys have been asking me for years for political content. But the line that I've always danced on here is, how do you do it? Because I have long-standing viewers and fans that absolutely positively don't want anything to do with politics. They just want to be here for games, or they want to chill with me on a podcast or have a fun Q&A, and I am down for that, 1,000,000%. I really am. I don't want people who have no interest in these topics to then be inundated with them and have the content spoiled. To be honest, these last few months, three and a half months now, where my content has changed a bit, because now I'm talking a little bit of drama every once in a while. I'm doing stuff with Kino Casino, and they're, you know, let's be honest, they're drama guys, right? And people are, oh, now your content has changed. Well, no, in reality it hasn't. I'm still playing games. I'm still having fun. That stuff hasn't changed, correct? But admittedly, there's different stuff that we're doing now that I never did before. I mean, this gaming PC has been a godsend, not only for games, but I can now watch videos, do other content and stuff that I wasn't able to do with my old setup. And it's working really well in that regard, I believe. So thank you for that, and thanks for all the help and everything. So let's talk, because here's the deal. We just had a ginormous election. The election is now over. The results are in. Undeniable. Change is coming. And I think this would be an excellent time, hi Jackie Kitty, for me to begin with new projects and new kinds of content. Shout out to Mr. Jupel, who did a $7.77 super chat and says, $40,000. Can we hit it? He's talking about a 276 stream streak of the goal, of course. Thank you, Mr. Jupel.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
I appreciate that. That gets us up to $58 in contributions today so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So, how could I possibly do this? How could I tackle political topics, all right, but not have it negatively affect my gameplay? How could I have a show where I'm honest and I open up with an interactive audience and talk about my feelings, my leanings, my beliefs, without having that permeate into gameplay or take up too much time from gameplay? Because I'm going to be honest here. I am not going to jump head in. I'm not going to do a full flip. For example, Side Scrollers. Side Scrollers was brought back in 2023 as a gaming podcast and pop culture, and it failed miserably. It was not entertaining. No one liked it. The show failed. And so they basically turned it into 100% a flip into political drama. Incredibly right-leaning political drama, that is. And it worked because of what's been going on in American politics. I truly feel that if what was happening wasn't happening, the show wouldn't have been a success. It's just that that was the topic everyone wanted to talk about, and they leaned right the fuck into it, right? That's not what I'm going to do. It's not going to be, oh, Phil's dropping everything that he's ever wanted to do and was successful at, and is going to do all politics, okay? What I want to do is I want to maintain a schedule of me playing games regularly, doing this podcast, but I want to have politics become a slowly, leaning into it, all right? So how can that happen? Well, there's a couple things that I kind of came up with that I want to talk with you guys today. I'm curious on everyone's opinion on this. As you know, first of all, I started co-streaming on Kick. It's not just me streaming on DSP Gaming anymore or on YouTube, but I have DSP Gaming Real, my channel on Kick, where I'm streaming, and I've streamed out there for about a month. Have I gotten traction? Not really. I really feel like the audience on Kick, a lot of them were people who would have been on YouTube regardless, and they just moved over to Kick instead. I do believe that there are some new viewers on Kick, just not a ton. Like, my streams on average are getting around, 40 viewers, something like that, right? Now, that's not a great audience. But at the same time, if I were to just completely drop streaming on YouTube and say I'm only streaming on Kick, I bet you I would get several hundred viewers a stream, if not more. Just being honest. I think right now it's my...
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Audience is pulled and torn between the two, right? So, here's the deal. If I'm going to do politics, I'm not going to live stream it on YouTube. I feel like the place to be for politics would be Kick. That would be the place where I can kind of be open and honest, right? I don't have to worry about crap going down with, oh, Phil said something and now people go, oh my God. Instead, I can just be open and honest about my feelings about politics over there. All right? So if I'm going to do a live stream about politics, it's 100% going to be exclusively live streamed on Kick.com. And yes, it will be on my channel, the DSP Gaming Real channel. Okay? So there you go. And here's the thing. People are saying, well, I wouldn't make a Kick account, but I would still watch. Maybe I would contribute via a tip. You can do that. You don't have to make an account to watch someone on Kick.
Give me your
you can
money.
just watch the
Give me
stream
your
raw.
money.
And then if you want to talk, you're absolutely right. You don't have to do subs or get the subs. You can send a tip. The tips will always be open. So you don't have to contribute. A lot of people don't like Kick. Like, Kick is, it's what do they call it? It's like Bitcoin currency and gambling. I don't like supporting that. You don't have to. You can tip me directly via PayPal, and we can do it that way. I'm glad Playcool said it right there. That was the perfect time to bring it up. It absolutely would work there. Okay, that'll be fine. So, right off the bat, guess what? If I'm doing purely political streams on Kick, I think that's going to boost my attention on Kick. I haven't talked about this recently, but the reason that I haven't gone forward on Kick with things like verification or being in their major high-end partner program, I don't have enough viewers. You need to have, I think it's an average of like 100 viewers. It's either 100 or like 70, 80. You need a good amount of average viewers on your streams on Kick to qualify. I don't qualify because my audience is torn. If I only streamed on Kick, I absolutely would qualify overnight, but I don't only stream on Kick. And because of that, most people are still watching me on YouTube, okay? Still, politics content to be live streamed would be exclusive streams on my Kick channel. Okay, you can still watch. You don't have to register for Kick. You certainly don't have to support Kick. You can always send a tip or whatever during one of those streams. But to be frank, I do feel that streaming on Kick with politics style content would work. All right. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think it would make sense for me to do those kind of streams on nights when Kino Casino is live, because I feel like it would kind of be competition. And I don't think it would benefit either of us. So what I might have to do is kind of figure out with those guys, like what's their schedule like, and you know, do they have plans for certain nights or whatever.
Oh my god. Jesus, his entire life is now in control. The Kino guys control his life. They are in full direct control of his business and his life.
And then I could plan my political streams around the nights that they're not broadcasting, because as you know, I broadcast more than they do, right?
It's a bit like the Detractors. Like, oh, I can't stream tonight. Detractor Beamer streaming. How am I meant to stream when Detractor Beamer streaming and WPIG and Jesus Christ, man. No, that's not. No, when we want to stream, we stream, and people can have a choice of what they want to watch. Phil doesn't want to split his viewers off. All the people that would have come to my show are going to go to Kino instead because I'm not popular. I've got to fucking work around them because I'll lose viewers. Also, this is an amazing pause. I think I'm definitely going to try and get a thumbnail of this. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. It gets better. It gets better. Oh my. Well, I did not expect such a face to appear. But appear it has. This is too good. This is too damn good. Hell. Here we go. Let's see. Background removed. And there we go. Let me throw that in the member Discord so members can have all sorts of unspeakable fun with it. And speaking of members having unspeakable fun with things, Tacozilla. Would you be able to recognise and react to stroke? Yeah, because Phil Burnell is definitely associated with stroke style content. Shout out to May the 1st. Diablo also creating some artwork. So he made that, and also made this. I don't recognise a show. I've never heard of a show. So yeah. This reference is lost on me because I'm not aware of what the show is whatsoever. There you go. Well, thank you for your creations and your efforts in creating robust content. Anyway, let's get back on with the bingo.
I'm here usually 6 days a week. There will be some weeks when it's only 5, but I'm broadcasting a ton, right? So maybe I have to coordinate it so I'm not biting into their audience, and you know, that way people can enjoy both streams and not have to be like, oh, who do I choose tonight? Okay? So there you go.
Phil, I imagine that your Kick streams will be recorded and you'll upload the content to YouTube anyway in some capacity. So why would it matter?
Now, here's the deal. Let's say the political content is streamed exclusively on Kick, but you can't catch the Kick stream. Darn, I can't make it. Well, when can you actually watch it? Well, Kick does archive streams. How long is it actually? Does anyone know how long Kick will archive a stream? Let me take a look. If I take a look right now at Studio and Videos on Demand, and I scroll down, okay, so it archives streams for 9 days, according to this. Yeah, so there's 9, 8, 7, it does it for 9 days. And then after 9 days, the stream basically auto-deletes itself. All right? So you would have 9 days to get caught up on the content on Kick. If you didn't watch it live, you could watch it on demand after the fact. Okay? Now, here is my plan. All right? Oh, really? Harry Headshot says it's longer than that because I know for sure Kino keeps theirs longer on their Kick channel. Are you sure about that? Because I'm looking right now, I'm on my Kick channel, I'm on my dashboard. I'm in the studio. I'm on Videos on Demand. I'm scrolling down, and the latest, or the last one here, says 9 days ago, and it was actually Retro React Silent Hill 1 for the end of October. So, and if I click on it, what happens if I click on it? Apparently not. Oh, wait. Oh, it opens up, and you can delete, or you can share, you can edit the title, and that's it, from what I can see. Like, that's the limit, from what I can see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just telling you what I see in my dashboard, and I am relatively new, right? I am relatively new to this, so, you know, maybe there is a way to do it longer than that. I don't know, all right? But here's my idea. Live stream on Kick exclusively political content. Leave the archives there, so people can check them after the fact. Don't compete with Kino Casino. Let them do their thing in the nights that they're not streaming. That would be one of the nights I pick to do my politics stuff. And
don't compete with Kino Casino, Phil. I don't think they'll worry about you competing with them. I don't think they're sweating whatsoever about you competing with them. That sort of rivalry only exists in your strange, odd-shaped head. Yeah, they're not going to fucking worry about a goddamn thing, Phil.
Clip the best moments and upload those to YouTube. That way, if you're totally against Kick, you want nothing to do with Kick whatsoever, you don't have to go over there. I will highlight some of the best moments, discussions, and topics as clips. Just like I've been doing on this channel, I've been clipping from the podcast, from gameplay. I even just did a clip from the React Show, and I make it the stream highlights on this channel. I would do the same thing for the political content that I'm doing over on Kick. However, it will not be on DSP Gaming. Okay? It will not be DSP Gaming. it will be on DSP Reacts, because it makes sense, because I'm retiring my show. There will not be 5 videos a week on DSP Reacts anymore from the clip show. Instead, what I can do is take my politics show, and I can do several highlights from the show and release them as clips on DSP Reacts over the course of the week. So if you missed the live stream, you go to DSP Reacts, and you can catch all the highlights and clips over the course of a given week. Okay? You might say, well, I don't get it. Why DSP Reacts? Well, there's a couple reasons. Number one, because I need content for the channel. Since now the clip show is retiring, you're going to want to see more than just one video a week of me eating food as a reward for hitting the goal streak, right? So this will give some content for DSP Reacts over the week. Number two, DSP Reacts is already monetized. Meaning, anything I upload to that channel will get ads on it. I have the ability to get, paid memberships on that channel. All of that's available. As opposed to if I were to make a new channel, let's say I were to start a whole new channel on YouTube called DS Politics, right? Guess what? I'd have to start from scratch. I'd have to start building a subscriber base. I'd have to start building a viewer base. I'd have to start building back to get people to watch content on it. And that's going to be a major pain in the ass. Okay?
Phil, everyone loves you. I thought the internet took you super seriously now and everybody fucking loved you and everybody hated us. So why would you have problems trying to fucking build up enough viewers to get, monetization enabled on a new channel? You lazy bastard.
It's going to take a while. I don't really have the clout with the viewership that I used to. It's not like overnight I could snap my fingers and be like, monetize this channel, YouTube. It might take months. Now, do I really want to be streaming political content for months and not making anything on it on YouTube at all because I'm trying to build a new channel up? No. All right. Now, there is one.
That is right there. There is a sole reason why I want to fucking do this. Money. Shockingly, unsurprisingly, it all boils down to him trying to fucking make that bag.
One downside to everything that I've just talked about. There's one big downside to it. DSP Reacts is a very old YouTube channel. Before it was DSP Reacts, it was my old vlogging channel. Which is
called the King of Hate Vlogs. Go on, Phil, say it. Call it. Say the name.
Called like the King of Hate Vlogs.
Yay, you said it.
That channel existed for like a decade. All right. So the channel.
Fun fact. I do believe that if you type in the King of Hate Vlogs on, hold on, give me a second here, So, give me a wee second here. 2 seconds, guys. YouTube. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. So if we type in here, right? We go here, and then we type / the King of Hate Vlogs. Does this still work? Would you look at that?
Hello, everyone.
You type in the King of Hate Vlogs, and lo and behold, it takes you directly to DSP Reacts. Isn't it funny how some URLs are still tied to the original channel? So yeah, Phil. The King of Hate Vlogs, he'll forever be the King of Hate. Jesus Christ, man. I'm surprised that works still. I'm surprised that still worked. Oh, let's get on with Bingo.
Already has a track record and a history, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that channel is ever going to show up in the YouTube algorithm at all. I think that channel, because it's old, basically doesn't show up. You see what I'm saying? So because of that, the only thing I can think of would be to make a new channel, but then the channel would not be monetized for probably like 6 months of work. And I don't think that makes sense. So I think doing it like this is the right way to do it for now. Maybe if I can build up an audience for the political stuff and people want it, then I can say, hey, we can make a new channel, but I don't even know if it's going to work. Let's be honest, right? So rather than do all this work into designing a new channel, building a new channel, trying to get everyone to subscribe to the channel, I think I'm just going to leave it as DSP Reacts, and I'm going to put the political highlights in a playlist there. It'll even be set like DS Politics highlights. And so you'll get a few clips a week from the fun topics and interesting things that we're discussing on the political show. I think that would make sense, okay? Now here's the other thing too. You realize that if I'm doing a politics show and I do it, let's say I do it for a bit and it works, I can actually get guests. Politics, everyone wants to chime in. So I can see if I can get people from all over the place to kind of come in and talk their political thoughts on the show. I think that would be pretty neat. But that's probably something for long term. That's not something that's going to happen overnight. At first, I got to get established that I'm doing political content that people are enjoying, and then maybe I can get guests for the show. Do you understand? So, and that's the thing. Someone just said, why don't you rename DSP Reacts to DS Politics? Because the whole channel isn't going to be politics. I'm still going to be doing things like DSP Tries It weekly, and that's not politics. I'm still planning on doing long form React content on the channel. We're still going to have that discussion. We still got to talk about it and figure it out. Okay? So, yeah, once all this is figured out, then we can go one step further. But I feel like the best way for me to hit the ground running with the political stuff would be maybe once a week, an exclusive night stream on Kick. That's politics. We can even call it # DS Politics of the week. We have a fun 2 to 2.5 hour open discussion. I'll talk about topics. We'll watch news stories together. We'll talk about it live on stream. And then I clip that show up in highlights and I upload those highlights to DSP Reacts. And we see what happens. Do people show up? Do people engage and support the show? Or is it a whole flop? And you know what? If it's a flop, who cares? No big deal, right? And I'll tell you right now, the first topic that I want to discuss as part of DSP Politics, or DS Politics, excuse me, is what just happened in that US presidential election. Why did the American people vote red over blue? What happened? Because it sure seemed like in the mainstream media and in all of culture, everyone was saying no one liked Trump. Trump is an evil dude. He's Hitler. He's a convicted felon. So how did he just win the presidency? That's the first topic that I want to discuss as part of DS Politics. And I think that's going to be a great opening topic to start the show running. And then we can go from there. And by the way, on my show, it is not going to just be big politics. I might talk local politics. Here in Washington State, we have all these hot topics that are going on all the time. And I always follow them and I talk about them to people like my wife, but I've never openly talked about any of this stuff outside of that. So now this will give me a venue to actually talk about local politics, rural politics, you know, all everything. It'll be quite interesting.
You do not vote. You're going to fucking kick up a big massive fucking fuss about your local politics, and yet you don't bother your fucking arse to try and fucking implement change by voting because you're a lazy sack of shit who just wants to fucking complain without trying to fucking try and, you know, be a force of change, trying to implement change within your local community. Phil, your political takes are going to be fucking a waste of fucking time. There'll be more meaningful fucking farts that people will have than hearing your fucking ridiculous political hot takes.
Interesting. Okay, so there you go. Now you might say, well, Phil, when is this going to happen? I could do it this coming week. This coming week coming out, we could do it. We could do our first ever DS Politics stream on Kick and see how it goes. But the thing is, the one key factor here, I want to be sure that I don't basically do it at the same time as Kino Casino. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, those guys giving me a chance like they have, right, involving me in their content, has helped me so much, has given me confidence back, has given me an audience back, has given me a chance to be positively viewed by the world and the internet again. I owe those guys a lot.
Phil, don't they stream at the same time that you stream usually? Like when you're doing your night stream content, aren't they live most times, doing their own thing? Why is it a big deal? Like they don't seem to fucking mind streaming at the same time you're streaming.
I'm not going to now say, oh, I'm getting into politics. Let me start a show that's directly going to conflict with them, and now they're going to have viewers who are crossover viewers who are going to be, oh, what do I watch? That's fucked up.
Like Ego and Phil Burnell, he's only fucking getting like 40 people on average anyway as things stand, and he fucking genuinely believes he's going to fucking be direct competition to Kino Casino. The fucking ridiculous ego on this fucking buffoon, thinking that he's going to fucking hurt them somehow, some way, by fucking having a stream and having it at the same time. Fuck you, Phil. You demented idiot. What planet are you fucking gonna, you know, have those kind of metrics that fucking gonna make them worry? You absolute fucking fool.
I'm not going to do that to you, and I'm not going to do that to them. They're the big fish. I'm a little guppy like this, and I'm jumping in. They're the big shark that's going around. They had over 7,000 fucking viewers last night for the politics show. I didn't know that. I jumped on the show, and they're like, Phil, you aware you're on a show that's like over 7,000 viewers? I was like, no. That's the most I've ever had a live viewer on me before. I never had 7,000 people watching me before like that. You know what I'm saying? So I owe them a lot. I'm not going to now shoot them in the foot or shoot myself in the foot and then backstab them by doing this. So I need to coordinate and talk with them about what their schedule's like and figure out a night that they're not broadcasting. And that would be the first night where I'm going to premiere DS Politics on Kick and go from there. Okay? So we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's coming this week. It's just a question of when. And I will talk with them. I will talk with them today or overnight or over the weekend. I'll try to get information from them and hopefully they'll know at least a rough schedule because I'm going to tell them I don't want to fuck you guys over. And we'll see what happens. Okay? So that's my idea. I hope that sounds good. It seems like most people are saying at least give it a shot. Like I don't see anyone who's outright saying, oh, fuck. No, this is terrible, because you see, I'm not going to have it affect my content here on this channel. I'm still going to be here. Every other stream next week, I'm still going to be here, streaming games, covering the PS5 Pro. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yako Mighty says, try to do it ASAP. People have short attention spans. You're right. And that's why I'm definitely doing it in this next coming week. Obviously, tomorrow I'm off. Friday we're booked. I'm off Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, we got these days that are already kind of booked, but I'm absolutely doing it. I just got to talk with these guys and figure it out.
Who fucking cares?
Now, I'm going to be honest. I really hope you guys will come and support it. Because if I get big support for it, that invigorates me to care more about it and want to do more with it. As opposed to if I do it and we get 100 viewers.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Yeah. You see what I mean? It goes hand in hand. So let's see how the content does, right? Okay, yes, the gold streak will be in effect. Yes, it will. My streams are my streams. It will, just like the React streams are part of the gold streak, the politics stream will be part of the gold streak, for sure. Yeah.
I just want to fucking tap out. It's just nothing but fucking begging for fucking money. Here's a new way for me to fucking get some more money from you fucking dumbass dents. Give me more money.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Two last names. 19 months as a member. Says, I'll give it a watch. Well, thank you, two last names. I appreciate you giving me the benefit of the doubt. I really do. And I received a $5 tip from Darth Fig. Hold on. It scrolled all the way down. So here we go. Let me go ahead and... excuse me. Let me go ahead and... wow, that was disgusting. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and get you up on the leaderboard here. Play your animation. Thank you, Darth Fig. So Darth Fig says the following. Politics is such a risky topic. I grew up in New York. Now I live in Texas. Easily. I've had a majority of people that I knew for years delete me off of their social media because of my difference in political views. You are absolutely positively right. That's why, number one, I don't want my political content to permeate into my gameplay. It literally will not be on DSP Gaming at all. Get it? Like, this channel will always be, let's talk about games, let's play, let's enjoy each other's company, let escapist attitude.
Well, why do you think DSP Gaming is going to be protected from whatever volatile political takes you're going to have on your fucking Kick channel? It's like you're still Phil Burnell at the end of the fucking day. If you're gonna fucking say something ridiculous on Kick like, oh, I support Trump's stance on abortion or whatever, that's just for example, you know what I mean? If you say that sort of thing on Kick, and then you go over to DSP Gaming, people will still have take the time to call you out on DSP Gaming about the crap you said on Kick. You know, because you know what I'm saying? Like you're not protected because you're on YouTube from getting some sort of fucking flack and feedback from people for some of your dumbass takes on a different fucking platform.
Attitude from reality. You want to look at the politics stuff, head over to Kick, or watch the highlights on DSP Reacts, but you don't have to ever be inundated with it here. It'll be different. It'll be separate. I absolutely want to do it like that. It's just bizarre that everything has worked the way it has this year, because here's why. I never intended any of this to happen. I never intended... Oh, what's up, Jade? How you doing, man? You can talk on PC again? It fixed again? Thankfully. Oh, thank goodness. People have been having an issue. They think they're shadow banned in my chat. It's not. YouTube is having some bizarre issue where people talking on PC couldn't talk in my chat, but then they went on mobile devices and it worked. It didn't make any sense. Well, welcome back, Jade. I'm glad you're back and you can talk. And anyone else, I think Maxwell was affected. There was a few people who were all affected. So, but anyway, no, I hear you. I hear you, Darth Fig. Yes, that's why I need to separate that content. And I never intended this year would work out this way. I never thought I would have a crossover with guys who were critics of mine, who then met me and actually liked me, and now we're doing content together. I never thought there'd be a crossover between audiences. I never thought that I'd have increased support to the point where now I'm actually good off, and I can get a new washer dryer, and I can buy any game I want, and I could possibly buy a new streaming PC. Never in my wildest dreams did I fathom any of this would happen. But it's all coming to pass. It's pretty insane, and I'm very grateful for it. Thank you all, okay? Hard Nose just did a $2 super chat. Off topic, you should do a gaming stream with Zanine. Yeah, Zanine seems like a cool guy. You know, he's I know he's a Kino Casino fan. And he's come over and he's hosted me a couple times on Kick, and he hangs out in my streams. And you know, he seems like a nice guy to hang out with. I don't know how I can get in contact with him. That would be pretty cool. Though maybe putting together. You know what I want to do? I want to play more zombies, and I don't have anyone to play zombies with. So maybe I could coordinate with him. And we could put a group together to play zombies or something, right? That'd be kind of cool. If you know how you can contact me, or I can contact him. I mean, you guys know how to reach me. DMs on Twitter, or you email me darksidefil@hotmail.com. I might be down for that. I actually want to do some zombies. Oh, here we go. So. Yeah, I'm definitely not playing Dragon Quest III Remake right now. Right now, we got to choose between modern RPGs to play. I'm not going to be playing that one right now.
But by the way, guys, as things stand, we are... I think we're 4 away from a full house. Although I have been a bit liberal with that fucking beg button today. But Phil has been fucking ridiculous now non-stop with it. But we had a free space because of the members today. We had a free space because of Phil actually fucking prioritising tips, because he's fucking trying to say to his audience, hint, hint, I'd like more tips. And... we have free spaces because of the begs.
Dr. Kinnison thinks going political isn't a good idea. You've worked so hard to get rid of detractors. Diving into the political pool opens Pandora's box. But again, what you got to understand, this is not going to be all of my content, correct? This is going to be like a once-a-week stream where I save up interesting political topics. I announce them ahead of time so you guys know what's going on. I give you little promos for it. And then when we do it, we tackle those topics, but most of the week is still going to be my gameplay and that stuff. You know, the political stuff will feel special because I'm only going to be doing it every once in a while. You know what I mean? And the other thing is, again, I want you guys to understand something. I'm not a focused... Jade, I'm getting rid of the fake Jade. I'm getting rid of them right now. I'm not a guy who's focused one way or the other. Like I said, I'm not all the way left-leaning. I'm not all the way right-leaning. Some people say I'm centrist. I don't know about that. I really don't. I feel like with politics, there's sometimes that I feel one way and sometimes that I feel the other, but I'm not totally in agreement with like either side. So I think my takes might be interesting to people because you'll hear things that are not all from one party or the other. It's not that tunnel vision approach. That pretty much that's almost what every single content creator doing politics has done. They're either way over here or they're way the fuck over here, and there's no one willing to kind of be like the mediator between. I kind of want to tackle things from like between. You know what I mean? So, but we'll see how it goes. All right. By the way, Naftali has done a $5 super chat and says DSP was shown you can outclass, outwit, and drain the streamer swamp. They tried to sabotage you and they have failed like Trump. DSP for president. I think what he means to say is they failed like people tried to sabotage Trump because Trump just won, right? So there you go. Thank you, Naftali, for a $5 super chat. I appreciate that. Okay. See, now here's the truth, all right? This is so silly, right? They call me Drax just said, grow a backbone, dude. Pick a side. Fence sitting is cringe beta shit. You are a troglodyte. You are a caveman. Ooga fucking booga. Scratch your armpit, go outside, bonk a woman on the head with a club, drag her into your cave. This is the only way you're ever gonna mate. If that's your fucking actual way to think about life, you're incredibly unevolved, okay? What a stupid fucking thing to say on my stream. Really? Holy shit. Like, dude, you don't have to be one side or the other to be pertinent or to be right or wrong or to even have someone listen to you. That is the easy way out because you will always have everyone on one side or everyone on the other who has your back, but then you make enemies, right? You make awful enemies because you're always saying the other side's completely wrong. I don't feel that way at all in my real life. Like, I think that sometimes there's things that the Democrats are for that I'm totally for and in agreement with. I think there's sometimes that there's things the Republicans are for that I'm totally in agreement with. There's other times that I think both sides are completely batshit insane. And that someone needs to get some rational thought in there because a lot of the times these people just think with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of actually getting in there and saying, well, how can we actually make this work? How can we make, you know that we're not always going to see completely eye to eye. So how do we just make life work so we can all coexist? Rather than, if you don't agree with me, you're my blood feud enemy and now we must kill each other like we're the Hatfields and McCoys, right? It's crazy shit. So I want to approach it intelligently. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to run for president in 2028? Yes. Or at the very least, I'm going to be running for governor of Washington State. So I need to prepare myself. This is what this really is. This is my education and preparation to become Mr. Politics. And what'll happen is I'll try to get all of the online communities to start backing and voting for me. Much like how President Trump, he went on the Joe Rogan podcast. He got Rogan's, buy-in. And then boom, he's elected. So there we go. Right? There we go. Trump has done awful things, track record of things he's done that are bad. I've done things that are bad. We can't go wrong. The only thing is I need to get convicted, I guess. Then I'm fast tracked to the White House.
Well, you committed bankruptcy fraud, so fingers crossed I'll happen soon.
There you go. But there you go. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I think my show would be different. I really think my show would be different. I don't think it's going to be Phil, Mr. Republican, Mr. MAGA Trump, and it's not going to be Phil, Mr., you know, lefty, liberal blue, rainbow guy. You know, it's not going to be that at all. It's going to be a guy from an honest perspective giving you opinions, and sometimes it's going to go one way, and sometimes it's going to go the other. Some nights people might love me, some nights people might hate me, but that's the nature of politics. And by the way, I want to make this abundantly clear. When I talk politics on a stream, it's going to be open discussion, and everyone can express their opinions. Unless you're like, kill someone. Then I'm going to ban your ass. But everyone has a right to speak their say and to get some time and to be listened to. You don't have to be agree with, but I want to hear perspectives from all over the place. I don't want it to be an echo chamber of, oh yes, only this one thing and we all agree with you. I'd love to hear differing perspectives. You see?
We'll see how fucking long that lasts when people fucking call us fucking perspectives fucking dumb and explain why it's fucking dumb. You think Phil's gonna actually fucking tolerate somebody fucking calling out his dumbass fucking political text and say, Phil, that is the stupidest fucking thing and this is why it's the stupidest fucking thing? No. He won't be able to fucking tolerate and handle that sort of fucking clapback.
You know what's absolutely hilarious about all this? We got people who are like, they actually think I'm like an ultra liberal dude, but I lie about it or I hide it. And then there's people on the other side who are like, Phil is like a really staunch, you know, conservative, but he just won't talk about it because he doesn't want to offend the people who thinks he's a liberal, right?
You were a registered Republican, Phil, back in Connecticut, so yeah, it's kind of well known where your allegiances kind of lie. And especially in the last 24 hours, it's been pretty obvious.
Okay, just like, you know what this reminds me of, honestly? For one console generation, I played on the Xbox 360 for most of the time because I thought it was the superior console. And then the next console generation, I played on PS4. So when I was playing on the Xbox, I was told that I'm an Xbox fanboy. And then when I switched to PS4, I was told, man, you're just such a Sony pony, right? Then I started playing on the Xbox Series X and I heard, oh, you're an Xbox fanboy. But you just said I was a Sony pony. But do you see what I mean? Like, excuse me. This is how silly the whole thing is in politics, in gaming. This what do they call it? A tribal mentality where you have to be part of one ultimate leaning tribe of one belief or another, one product or another. No, you don't. No, really, you don't. You don't have to do that in life. That's ludicrous. That's stupid, closed-minded thinking. Ooga booga. That's really, it's caveman thinking. You know, I don't understand why I can't move. My wheel is shaped like a square. Why isn't my car moving? Because you're a caveman idiot. Turn it into a wheel and then you can actually fucking move, right? All right. Shout out to GCJRSRT10, who just became a member. I believe that is a legit membership, and that will count for $3 this morning. So thank you for that. And then Naftali just did another $5 super chat. Says, we're all human DSP and we make mistakes. We have what it takes. This is going to be exciting. We need DSP, the gaming governor. That's a sick goal to aim for. The gaming governor.
Well, the super chat or whatever said exciting, so that'll count.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I think we're 2 away from a full house.
Governor. The governor who live streams. Yes. Streaming live from the state capitol, it's Bill Burnell, governor of Washington.
That's funny.
Wow. And then once you're governor, then you can be president. It's true. That's right. My first official act, I hereby ban online pattern play from Street Fighter 6. If I catch you using a pattern, you're under arrest. There you go.
That's funny.
All right, so anyway, so now you guys know the deal. You know what's going on, all right? Allow me to speak with the casino boys. I want to see what they're up to in the next week. I literally have no clue. In fact, I haven't even watched their shows this week. You know, sometimes I'll jump in and I'll tune in and I'll see what they're up to. I haven't this week. I've been too busy. I showed up on the show last night and then I wasn't there for the end, so I don't even know, you know, what's coming next. So allow me to convene with them, figure out what's going on. Hopefully I can figure out, you know, what's going to happen with their streams. And I would like to do a night test stream on Kick of a political talk separated from, you know, my other content and see how it goes. Now, Tolly with another $5 super chat. Thanks so much. Just watch out for Madman Mars. He's very toxic. If he gives you issues, don't worry about him. Most people don't believe in him. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know who Madman Mars is. Maybe I'll be encountering them in the political realm or not. I have no clue what you're talking about. Madman Mars. Gold Mullets, or Golden Mullet, says those people who called you a fanboy are idiots. I remember you saying back in the day your old PS3 died. You played Resistance 2, which came out the first year of your YouTube career. Yeah, I actually did own both consoles when I became a YouTuber, but I leaned towards the Xbox 360 because I liked the controller better. I thought the online interface was better. The voice chat quality was better. I liked achievements. This was before PS3 had them. So there was all these features that I liked of the 360.
What the fuck would it matter if you have voice chat? Because you fucking mute everyone anyway. Like, why in the fuck would it matter if you have voice chat if you fucking block everyone from talking to you, Phil? Like, you know, they're not allowed to fucking talk back to you, no. Only Phil Bonnell may be fucking heard, and he can fucking talk shit to people. But having fucking forbidden to talk back to him immediately and fucking directly fucking respond.
Over the PS3, and that's why I played more on it, you know? But of course, as you know, that means I'm a horrible fanboy, you know, and be fair to each console, right? Alright, so guys, we're gonna end the show in like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get set up for, of all things, what am I playing today, the day after a sweeping conservative Republican win in the United States elections? I'm playing Life is Strange Double Exposure. I don't think the timing could have been any more interesting, right? But yeah, no, the game is pretty good. When it comes to the plot is getting interesting, where we've got 2 different dimensions going on. It's very, very weird, but interesting at the same time. So, I'm curious what's gonna happen in the game. You'll see when we jump back into it. And, No, I didn't watch a Detractor clip. We didn't get to it today. Obviously, this political discussion took up most of my podcast. I know there's a clip that someone has sent me that I want to watch. I think it's gonna be a hilarious clip to watch on the show, but we didn't get it to today. I have so much content now on this podcast that like I have stuff that's backed up for like days and days. You know, like we are going to talk about a long form react show for DSP React. It's going to happen. I know.
The podcast is constipated. It's just backed up.
Interesting input from two completely different people on what the show can be and how to make it work. I just haven't had time yet. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna look at this clip. All this stuff. I literally have the clip open on my screen right now. I'm not even shitting you. Like I have it wide open, but we just didn't have time to talk about it today. But we will get to it. Okay. Naftali with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Naftali. So this gets Naftali now on the leaderboard for the top spot for super chats. Oddly enough, we don't have a single sub today over on Kick.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
That's weird. Usually on Kick, we do get some support. So it is odd that there's no.
Give me your money.
So thank you, Naftali. $10 super chat. Naftali says, one more tip for you, Governor. Have a great day, DSP. Thank you. I cannot wait for your future in politics and giving you rock. To be clear, I'm not necessarily being serious about being a governor. Okay. Oh, I missed a sub. Oh, let me check. Thank you, Perry. I did not see a sub earlier. Let me double check this.
Oh, I've been told to check Discord. Please tell me it's a fucking key to ending all the fucking... Oh, god damn. Right, that's a lot. That's a lot of things on the member Discord. Oh, we'll try and bat after these. Fuck me. Diablo made this. Liar, liar. Jim Carrey classic. Tacozilla put Phil in an impossible situation. You can tell this is photoshopped, because as if Phil Burnell would be anywhere like this, enjoying something like this. Diablo came back and created this image. Phil Burnell with that fucking hairdo, very odd. Tacozilla came back and created this, which kind of works really well. Like the filter you used, especially on that forehead, bloody hell, it kind of... Or is the forehead part of the painting? I feel like the forehead's part of the painting, which is why that part looks so good. Diablo came back with a vengeance and created... Well, they took the same image and created that. Then that. Then that. And then finally... Dracacacula. So there we go. A slew of content creation made from the members on the member Discord. Dracacacula, the final one there. So, Jesus, man. So, thank you very much, guys, for sharing your creativity. Thank you very much for derailing us from Phil's bizarre fucking diatribe of bullshittery. Nice to get a little fucking little breather from Phil's antics and enjoy the creativity from the members.
It was Perry. Perry 43 minutes ago gifted a sub. Thank you, Perry. I missed it. So Perry is our one sub contributor over on Kick today. I'm sorry that I missed it. Let's get Perry on the leaderboard and add that to our contributions. Thank you, Perry. Who's going to beat Perry in the number of gifted subs? He only got with the one, so who's going to be the first person to do 2 subs over on Kick today and unseat him, right? And who's going to unseat Naftali, and who's going to be bigger than that $15 anonymous tip, right? Who's going to make it happen?
Pretty bastard, man. But as I said, I think we're 2 away. We're 2 away technically from a full house because we have, as things stand, 3 spaces. Yeah, 3 for the begs, 1 for the members being gifted here, and 1 for Phil prioritising tips.
Jade, I will see you tonight for Call of Duty. I know you are playing Life is Strange. You don't want to be spoiled. Gotcha. Yeah, Call of Duty tonight should be fun. More multiplayer action. I'm really enjoying the game.
He says he's going to wrap up the show. Is he going to wrap up the show? Yeah. He's going to wrap up in like 3 minutes or so. 3 or 4 minutes.
Huh? What do you mean, Golden Mullet? He says, a video crazy fanboys that's over your border because Mario and Sonic, and they used to be heated contenders, remember? Back in the day, Nintendo versus Sega, right? You're right. AK tonight?
This is what Phil meant. He's pointing at Mario and Sonic on the border.
What do you mean, Golden Mullet? He says, a video crazy fanboys that's over your border because Mario and Sonic, and they used to be heated contenders, remember? Back in the day, Nintendo versus Sega, right? You're right.
Is this official Q&A?
AK tonight? No, Jade, we're using the Goblin tonight. I finally unlocked...
I'm not sure yet. I'm 2 minds. We'll see.
The thermal scope for it, and I want to try using a thermal scope and see how it looks with the Goblin, and then we're probably going to do other weapons. We'll see, though. All right. Bonos Techno says, don't listen to people saying don't do politics. You're great at this, and keep your momentum moving. And Gabriel, what's up? How are you? Naftali just gifted a membership. Thank you for giving a membership on the YouTube side, Naftali. So with that, we have actually topped the $100 to support. We're at 101, so we're more than 2/3 of the way to our goal for the day.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Very good. And Bruno, you can continue to do that. Bruno says, I come here to escape politics because I can't stand them. You will continue to do that because this is not going to be the place for the politics discussion. Like I said, I want to do this night stream once a week on Kick exclusively with some highlights There you go. John says, I renewed my sub at the beginning of stream. Did you see it? Let me take a look. No, it didn't show up, John. So my bad. I'm sorry. It didn't show up in my feed. Well, thank you, John, for renewing your sub. Or your membership on YouTube. My bad. Yeah, it didn't show up in my feed, which happens sometimes. Corey Feldmania, that's all great, and we will do that on the politics show. As I said, we're not doing that on my podcast today, so I don't know why you keep pinging me for opinions. It's not going to happen. Yeah, Charles, you missed it. Well, here's in a nutshell. I want to do a political show once a week, one exclusive night stream, streamed only on my Kick channel, so that will give exclusive content to Kick and actually bring more viewers over there rather than being split between YouTube and Kick. I'm going to leave it archived there, but then I'm going to have highlight clips that I'm going to make and upload to the DSP Reacts channel over the course of the week. There will be no political content on this channel. It will not permeate the gaming at all. That way it's completely separate, and people can just watch what they want, and you don't have to have crossover or things interfering with each other. And it's going to start later this week. I'm going to do my first ever stream. The topic is going to be what happened in this election, what made the Democrats lose when they had so much rhetoric saying that Trump was a bad person, and apparently all the polls and all the mainstream media claimed that Kamala was leading. How did she lose? That's going to be our first topic of political discussion. Okay? It'll be interesting for sure. When is it happening? I don't know yet. I'm going to talk to the Kino Casino guys, and I'm going to try to schedule it so it doesn't interfere with their schedule. So there you go. All right. Well, folks, thank you for watching the show. What a show. I appreciate you hanging out with me here on the Level 1 podcast. I hope you had a good time. All right, now, let's jump back into games. My nose is itching me really bad. Oh, thank you, Hard Nose. Hard Nose says I sent you Zanid's X account in your DMs. That sounds good. Thank you. Okay, so thank you guys very much. Appreciate you. I'm not here tomorrow. All right? When I return on Saturday, I'm sure we're going to have a heck of a lot to talk about. I'll talk about stuff that I did on my day off. We'll talk about the status of my PS5 Pro, which hopefully will ship by then. And we'll talk about other stuff. But guys, what we need to figure out today, am I playing Slitterhead or am I playing Dragon Age Veilguard on Friday? Because I really don't know yet. We got to figure this out today. All right? Thank you guys so much. See you next time on the Level 1 podcast.
Brian's wondering why it was borderline Q&A, but in my opinion, an open Q&A session is Phil inviting the chat to literally ask him any sort of random questions. He was getting questions, but it was about the content he was discussing on the show. Like, he was being asked questions about the fucking politics show he's planning to fucking make. He was being asked questions, and he was, you know, about that kind of thing. It wasn't, and he was being asked questions about the fucking gameplay for later on today as well, for the Call of Duty stuff, whatever, you know. So it's like, it's borderline. It was borderline Q&A, but it wasn't open Q&A, I felt, you know what I mean? And it was like, he never specified it either, you know? So it's like, it's one of those kind of things where it's like, it clearly wasn't like an open Q&A session where it's like people just fucking asking what's his fucking favourite pizza or whatever, things like that, you know. It was damn close, you know, but I felt like it didn't merit taking it because it wasn't actually open Q&A. But I'm still confident we can get the full house, so we're 2 away, as I said, so I'm still confident.
All right. Good stuff, everybody. Good show. Appreciate you hanging out and, of course, supporting. Let me go ahead and get set up here for Life is Strange. I know many of you will probably be taking off because you're not interested in the game. However, I would ask, if you could support the stream regardless, I would really appreciate that.
Give me your money.
Right now, you know, we are 2/3 of the way to the goal. We hit the goal right away. Now I don't have to worry about it when I start playing. That would be amazing, obviously. Okay, so I'm going to quickly use the restroom, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to grab the controller and we're going to get set up for Life is Strange. So thank you all. I'm just going to play a few clips here while I'm on a brief break to use the restroom, and then we'll begin. Thanks, guys. I'll be right back.
And of course we can fast forward because we have the power to speed up from Phil's, you know, little bathroom breaks where he's fucking playing WWE Champions. Oh look, Phil's drinking. You guys want to see Phil drinking?
Drink. Whatever I say, it fits perfectly. It fits.
Why did Phil go cross-eyed in the shot? What the fuck? Why have I never seen this before? That's... What in the hell? Hold on. Hold on. I don't think I've seen this before. I feel like I must get a thumbnail from it. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Phil's old busted ass camera. This might not go too well for the quality. Oh, we'll see what happens. There we go. Let me throw that in the member Discord. Good stuff indeed. There we go. Right, let's get. Jeez, man, I just caught my eye. What can I say? Oh, and he's back. He's back about here. Okay, he comes back around here.
You die instantly when you get knocked down. Drink. Ugh. So that's it for the DSP drinking game. Be sure to drink responsibly when you play it. Salud.
Does Ogre want to fight me? What a nice, responsible drinker I used to be. Anyway, so.
Former alcoholic, by the way, apparently.
Okay. I'm gonna open Life is Strange, but let me get my controller. We'll begin. Again, guys, we are 2/3 of the way to our goal. The sooner we hit the goal, the better.
Give me your
Now we don't have
money.
to worry about it for the rest of the stream. We can focus solely on the game. We're gonna have 3 hours of progress today. We're gonna get real far. And the plot has picked up big time. If you missed last night's stream, there's tons going on in the game right now. And the plot development has been actually pretty good. So I'm excited to see where the story goes today. Okay? Hold on, let me grab my controller here.
You're still in mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest.
How do I mute him? How do I mute this kid? Now what happened? Where am I?
How do I mute him is the question.
How do I mute him?
Alright, how do I fucking mute this idiot? So let's just mute that motherfucker right now.
Hold on. I'm gonna go open the bedroom window for Jasper because he's looking for something to do. I give him some fresh air. He can hang out in the window while I stream. Hold on, guys. Jasper, you want fresh air?
Fresh air. Is fresh air weather talk? Jesus, I don't know. Is fresh air. Is that enough to count as weather talk?
Want some fresh air? I'll go open.
Definitely a stretch, I know. I'm trying to fucking be reasonable here with like what does count, what counts, what doesn't count here. But yeah, we'll see if Phil talks about the weather when he comes back. We'll see if he mentions the weather and the impact of the fresh air. Seattle air is magical, remember? It fucking made his back feel better.
Okay. All good. Jasper's now hanging out in the window in the bedroom, which I knew he would once I opened it. He loves fresh air. See, the thing is, in this room, the window's open, but I have the blackout curtains closed, so that way the lighting is good and, you know, it doesn't get too hot in here. They work very well, so I'm glad I got them. But
he's talking about the heat now. It's close.
But he can't go in the window when the curtains are closed, so he wants something to do. I'm like, I'll go open that over there for him. So, all right, cool. I think we're ready to start. And I received a $1 tip.
That's weather talk. People, do people agree that's weather talk? Him talking about how it gets too hot in the room, but the blackout curtains or whatever, so he can't go in the window in the room. Does that constitute weather talk? It's like I want a ticket, but I don't want to rip the piss of it either, you know.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Yeah, nah. Maybe I don't know. Can I repeat the question? Too hot, too cold. Yes, says agent, and Brian says that's weather talk. Yeah. It's a bit of a stretch, but Phil talking about the heat is weather talk, I think, you know. Pressure is one thing, but Phil's actually talking about the heat, which is weather talk. I'm counting. It means we're one away.
From Leaking Rhino Bunghole, who says, I can't wait for Stellar Blade when it wins Game of the Year. No, you missed it. Okay, hold on. Leaking Rhino Bunghole, you missed it. It is official. If we hit 276 straight streams of hitting the goals, which would tie my best streak from 2020, if we do that, I'm doing a full playthrough of Stellar Blade. We actually officially confirmed it on the podcast this morning. So all we got to do is get to 276 streams. That's it. What a very small task to do. What a small ask, right? And then once we hit it, we're good. Stellar Blade is a go. Fair enough? All right, so let's keep it moving. That's what I mean. We're at 102. Let's get it to 150 right now. Let's crush that goal, and then we only got about another 220-some streams to go till I play Stellar Blade. Beautiful. Oh, Jasper, you're already back in here? You're already back? I thought you would be in the window with the fresh air. I guess he just wants to hang out. Here we go. Cool. All righty, my friends.
Friends?
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
Winston just did a $5 super chat and says, we discuss international politics on your new show. It'd be interesting to see an outsider's perspective, and you'll learn a lot. Well, one of the ideas I have for this show, okay, is that since the clips, excuse me, since the highlights.
Oh my God, is he going to fucking charge members? You know, oh, you need to, if you want to submit questions and political things for me to react to, you must be an ultra member. If you want me to address certain political points poorly.
Going to be uploaded to the DSP Reacts channel. What I'm thinking is people who are members on DSP Reacts would actually be able to submit topics that they want to cover or videos for me to watch. So I could watch like a video about politics in another country, and then I could...
What?
I'm on my politics stream, right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, we're going to keep stuff going. I'm totally redesigning the React channel at this point because the clip show is done. It's one more episode. It's over with. So then incentive, hey, wait a minute. So if I become a member for like, $4 or $5 a month, I can submit news stories, clips, and things from all over the world that Phil can watch on his politics show. And then it could be part of the show. Yeah. I think that would make a lot of sense, right? So there you go. So Winston, thanks for the $5. Winston says I think that'd be a good idea. I do too. Because here's the thing, I'm not gonna have endless amounts of time to be putting together, politics and new shit. I'm gonna rely on people to kind of submit topics they want me to watch, right? So there you go. All right. I mean, I'm telling you, and just for the record, none of this was intentional. Like, everything that's happened in the last 3 to 4 months is complete coincidence. I wasn't expecting to get a reinvigoration on the internet, that the guys from Kino Casino would work with me and help me out, that people would like my content again, that I would end the React show but now get a better idea for a different show. None of this was planned. It all is just happening. So sometimes things happen for a reason, right? Man. This seltzer water tastes extra refreshing this morning, probably because I'm drinking it from my officially licensed Level 1 podcast mug that I got off of darksidefill.shop. available right now in 2 different colors. It's a 2-sided awesome mug. It's very high quality and it's flavor enhancing. Of course it is. I told you to make that up. You can get that, or you can get t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, tote bags, and more on darksidefill.shop. Order now if you want to get something in time for the holidays, because I can tell you right now the processing time is a bit. People have told me it took them upwards of a month to get their products. So there you go. By the way, new products are going to be added shortly. Okay. Are you ready? Here we go.
Let's see if I can't make this canary sing.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Life is Strange.
He is now recording for his shitey fucking YouTube content. Oh god damn. We were one away from a full house. We were one short of a goddamn fucking full house. God damn it. So close yet so fucking far. Phil did not say variety. Somehow
Burger.
Didn't do hand graphs.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
The Q&A, it was so borderline, but it wasn't really. Like, there was no, like, I think of Q&A as like generic questions. We never really had that appearing because there was no real time for it, because he fucking just took up all the time begging and fucking talking about his fucking politics channel.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
There's an FYI. He loves saying FYI. He loves saying FYI, for God's sake.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
And this one as well. It is what it is. He fucking loves that one as well, but didn't say that.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
But it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Yeah, Sokwa says he just said good evening. Yeah, but ask when Phil starts recording. Like, Phil's now recording for his gameplay content. So as soon as that brings an end to the bingo when Phil says that. So yeah. So hold on. Give me a second here. Let's go to live DSP and see what happened. 125 buckaroos for Phil. The goal's in danger. The goal is in big danger.
I haven't found this photo yet. It's starting to piss me off. Where is it?
Oh, who fucking cares, Phil? Jesus Christ, it's not going to fucking matter anyway to you. But we're very close to a full house. It is what it is. We're one away, but we can try again when we come back to bingo on Friday. But yeah, we're damn close, so we're damn fucking close. Otters, thank God for the otters. Actually, is it to... What the hell? I just checked the member Discord and Taco's found something interesting. Let me search something on give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me search DS politics. Oops, my bad. It'd be helpful if I can spell the damn thing. And we'll search for channels, shall we? We'll search for channels. Why? Well, hold on. Why is the DSP politics channel not showing up? I was expecting to find the DS politics channel. Where are you, DS politics? Did I mean DS political? No. Hold on, there's a direct URL to it. Where's... Hold on a second. Where is the direct URL? I can't see it. Tacos all provides. Hold on. Oops, the things. Jesus Christ. So, the DS Politics channel is that exists at DS Politics, has 2 subscribers, and the channel's name is Fat Horsewife. I recognise that picture. That picture looks very familiar to me. Jesus Christ. I wonder what it's about. Do we have details of the channel? Is there an about page? This channel does not have any content. That's tragic. That's absolutely tragic. And there's a second one. There's a second DS Politics channel. Hold on, so will this work for this then? With a secondary DSP Politics channel. Welcome to DSP Politics. I'm the guy. Oh my god. Or DSP for short, also known as Down from the Rafters. I've been spamming low-effort garbage content for YouTube for over 15 years. I've never left my giddy community except to feed me and my horse. Ack, ack, ack. So now it's time for me to milk my dents on yet another channel. The purpose of DSP politics is to read Twitter headlines for an audience that their IQ rivals a shoe size. Don't worry if you're expecting actual effort in the channel. I'm not actually doing anything but collecting free money here. My idiot unpaid interns will do all the work for me for free. Akakak. It's WWE Champions time. Note, I am a chronic fence sitter. Expect absolutely boring unformed garbage takes from the guy who barely steps outside. Oh, bloody hell, that's unexpected. Unexpected but amusing. What else? So cheers, I'll point out to it. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. I do hope you all enjoy a little detox day from Phil from tomorrow, because remember, he's not here. Phil's not here tomorrow. Phil's day off is tomorrow, so he's not going to be here. I believe that being said, we'll live tomorrow, for example, you know, so yeah. I will return on Friday for some more robust bingo antics and all that jazz. Thank you very much for joining me for some bingo antics today. I do hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Sorry we couldn't get a full house, but we'll try again on Friday. Remember, Prophet is planning on joining me for Friday's show. So hopefully Phil will have his PS5 Pro as well, because it's always kind of fun to see Phil unbox something and try and go through all the tech stuff when I've got Prophet there to lose his damn mind with Phil trying to talk bullshit about the things he pretends to understand, you know. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good, robust bingo stream on Friday. First time I've had a wee guest for a while. It's been a long time. I went and stopped having guests for a while, just to kind of focus on like flying solo. I felt like I was, you know, overusing guests, if that made sense, you know what I mean? So I purposely stayed away from having guests just for a wee while, you know. But I kind of feel like I want to do it again, you know what I mean? I want to have guests going again, and when I can do it. And yeah, so Prophet was the first guest I've had for a wee while, so we're good to have him on. Hopefully I'll go to plan, and Friday should be good. And also, win or lose on Friday, we're going to have some marbles as well after the bingo, to see if we can add some bingo prize fund money to it as well. So there you are. But yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much, as I said, for joining me. And yeah, I'm going to end how I always end, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your Thursday as well, whatever you end up doing. And yeah, I'll catch you all later on Friday. But until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.